You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Remove. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Lobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. What a statement. Keyshawn Davis, the silver Olympian, Tokyo. Keyshawn Davis making a real statement in the 135-pound division, the lightweight division, a hot division. Man, and called out Gervonta Tank Davis in the post-fight interview. Great performance. That's how you got to perform. That's how you got to make a statement. That's how you're going to do it in your hometown. That's going to create the buzz. That's going to create the call-out. That's going to enable the call-out. That's what's going on. The fans going to be pushing for something special for Keyshawn Davis. He delivered tonight. Good turnout. Virginia in the building. Michael Vick in the building. Virginia Union in the building. Charles Oakley, let's go. Let's go. Allen Iverson, let's go. Yeah. Karate Kid in the building. What's good, my brother? Adrenaline Live in the building. What's good? Brian in the building. More. The members. If you want to become a member of the Punch Drunk Boxing, you already know. Smash that link. Y'all know where to find it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Boxing. All right, it's my turn. There's a couple of people out there doing it live, but it's my turn, baby. It's my turn. The high octane, Mr. Moonshine. Let's go, baby. Hey, yo. Man, Keyshawn Davis, second round. Weight bully the bully. He weight bully the bully. Coming over 6 pounds. What was it? 6 pounds over? I thought it was going to be, I even thought that it was going to be, I thought it was like a good, not good, but a slick move by Lemos that he really came from the 140-pound division and trying to shrink, but he said, nah, I ain't going to shrink. And you know what? If Devin Haney had power like Keyshawn Davis, you see how Keyshawn Davis wasn't crying and bitching and moaning because Lemos came in overweight. He still knocked him out in the second round. No excuses. Tay in the building. What's good, man? What's good, everybody? Damn, man, he's calling out Tank. Everybody want a piece of Tank. Pause. Jason in the building. Everybody wants Gervonta Tank Davis. But there's a couple of opponents out there, man, that's been linked to Keyshawn Davis. He's been calling out Teofimo Lopez. He's calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. Andy Cruz would like to fight Keyshawn Davis as well. Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. But like I said a couple of lives ago, it's unfortunate. But this is what the fans want to see. Statements, knockouts, spectacular, ignites, the oohs and ahs. Is giving the boxing world the vowels. You got to make the boxing fans scream the vowels. Ah, hey, oh, ooh. And that's what he did. You know, like you doing the girl in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Make that little honey scream the vowels. Let's go. Good outing, though, man. That's the type of statements that you need to make in the sport of boxing today. That's what people are gravitating to in the sport of boxing. It's statements. Good wins, cool. Best fighting the best, cool. But they like statements. And sometimes it don't matter versus who. But if you ain't fighting who or what, who, him, then treat him like, who's that? Yeah. You got to do it. Like that. The guy Mason. Oh, and we're going to be talking about Abdullah Mason as well. Abdullah Mason. Got knocked down twice. Got right back up. Knocked the dude out. A lot of people, I don't want to hear no bougie fans saying, yo, Abdullah Mason is exposed. Shut the F up. Shut up. This is boxing, baby. What he showed was character. That's what I like to see. I come from a different era. I see a bunch of fighters get knocked down. Your favorite fighter, your favorite legends, they lost early in their career. They got knocked down. They got put down. They got a black eye. It don't matter. This is boxing, baby. Abdullah Mason came through. That's what he showed. He showed grit. He showed determination. That's what I like to see. He showed character. I ain't looking for a perfect fighter. I ain't a bougie fan. I ain't looking for, oh my God, you got nip. Oh, you don't got no chin. Oh man. Oh, he got dropped. That's it. Oh, that's it. He ain't good. He ain't elite. He ain't gonna be a star. Forget about the hype. Nah. We don't play that. The money made, whether, you know what I'm saying, era is over. I ain't looking for perfection. All right? I ain't looking for a boxer to be antique. I ain't looking for that. But I did say this, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know I've been following Keyshawn Davis. Y'all know that I've been talking about Keyshawn Davis since the beginning. A lot of you ain't know who Keyshawn Davis was if it wasn't for Mr. Moonshine. Let's not forget about that. And I like it, the post-fight interview. He said, for the people that was rocking with me when nobody know who D3 was. Yeah, your boy Mr. Moonshine know everything about it. You got to give credit where credit is due. This is the type of performance that's going to catch that's going to sustain the eyeballs of the boxing fan, that's going to sustain and captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans. This is what you got to do. If you're going to call out Gervonta Davis, sometimes you got to do what Gervonta Davis is doing. And I ain't talking about accomplishment. I'm talking about electrifying the fans. And that's what Keyshawn Davis did in front of 10,000. Electrified the fans. There's a lot of hype fighters right now, and lately they're not electrifying the fans. But Keyshawn Davis has. I'm talking about the up-and-coming fighter. I'm talking about the hype fighters. And shout out to all the hype fighters. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz. In his last outing, he didn't hype the fans like that. It was a good fight. Back and forth. Good action. But people was questioning like, damn, is he ready? Is he ready for the bud? Is he ready? Abdullah Mason, a little bit struggle right now. But anyway, it is what it is. Kid Austin, you know what I'm saying? Kid Austin won the whole 12, got put down, but it is what it is. Still show character just like Abdullah Mason. All these guys, all their names is a test to one another. The Abdullah Masons, the Kid Austin, the Keyshawn Davis, the Andy Cruz. This was a great statement, and the way that he did it, he put him down, 3 times, and the way that he did it, the selected of punches that he landed, the uppercut, man, it looked beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I don't want to hear shit about Keyshawn until he fight. No, Jimmy, it's his night. Jimmy, it's his night. Stop with the hate. There's no time to hate now, today. He said, I don't want to hear shit about Keyshawn. Why you don't want to hear shit? This is what I'm talking about, man. We don't get fights every day. But we don't get fights every day, man. Let's give credit where credit is due, man. In this community, it's just a bunch of hate all the fucking time. Let's give credit where credit is due. Great statement. Versus Lemos. Lemos from 140-pound division. He was a high-ranked fighter in the 140-pound division. This was a statement win. This was the best opponent for Keyshawn Davis, and he showed out, and he proved he's in that level, and he's a contender. He's ready for a title shot. Let's go. We got to give him credit, man. We can't just hate all the time, bro. We just can't hate all the time, man. We should just can't keep on pushing. No, but what about you got to do this? No. Well, they got to do this. Well, no. He did his thing tonight. What's good? Hunter of the Hunt. Man, these say, you get me bitter on the drink. You got a little drunkity junk. Punch your boxing. Mason has a chin. Man, Mason had heart. Mason has a chin that he kept on getting up. Mason got a punch. Mason got will. Mason got a determination. Mason is a warrior. Mason is a gladiator. Let's talk that talk. We're going to have to order that. Mason got no chin. Come on, Elias. For once, let's just be hardcore boxing fans and let's just praise these guys that went out there, dare to be, risk their lives and came out as victors. Come on, man. This community, this what it is, man. This community got so much, like we never satisfied, man. It's like we never satisfied. Let's give it up for great show, great outing, great brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our sport, man. Let's give credit where credit is due. Let's stop pushing the envelope. Let's stop looking ahead. We always tell fighters, stop, you can't look past your opponent. Let's stop looking past statement wins and let's stop looking past what they just did. I hope Andy Cruz could be next. I hope Kid Austin could be next. I hope the Tank could be next. I'm gonna tell you like this: as an Olympian, this is a better opponent than Roach to me. This is a better opponent than Roach. This is a better opponent than Rolly. This is a better opponent than Hector Luis Garcia. This is a better opponent. Keyshawn Davis, Gervonta Davis is a good fight. It's a good call out. And he made the right call out after the right statement win. He made the right call out after the right statement victory. That's how you call dudes out. And that's when the fans get behind it. Pause. Statement win, knockout, take it, second round, let's go. He came 6 pounds heavier. You know I got pop. You know I got power. You know I got determination. You know I'm ready. Yeah, I'd rather see Tank versus Keyshawn Davis than Tank versus Lamont Cucaracha. Keyshawn fighting another washed up. There you go, Victor Garcia. There you go. There's the hate. There's the hate. Keyshawn fighting another washed up by. No, he ain't no washed up. He ain't no washed up, Victor. Because we all was saying that he beat Richardson Hitchens. We all said that. We all said that Lemos, Limonada, whatever his name is, we all say that he beat Richardson Hitchens and that Lemos got robbed. Oh, now he's fighting a guy that's washed up. Come on, hater, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Give credit where credit is due. Jockey, what do we want? Jockey, what do we need? Jockey. Am I right or wrong, right? We were saying that Richardson Hitchens lost to Limonada, ¿verdad? Now Victor Garcia gonna come out here and say he was fighting a washed up fighter. Stop it. Stop it, man. Come on, man. Stop. How about if Richardson Hitchens beat Paru? This was the best opponent. This was the best opponent. This is the best win, and he made a statement victory. Do you really want Tank versus Garcia too? I'd like to see that fight. I would like to see the rematch. I'll see the rematch. It don't matter. Just because it was stipulations and rehydration clause, and if it's all of that without it, if they could fight at 140 pound division without no rehydration clause, no catch weight, I'll see the rematch. Can Tio make 135? Nah, he ain't make 135. Nah. Keep putting in that work. Yes, Tony in the building, right? Putting in that work. Keep putting in that work. I mean, what more can we break this thing down? Now it's like, he's what, 20? Keyshawn Davis is what, 24 years old? He's looking right. He's looking sharp, man. He's looking very, very sharp. Great team. Shout out to Bone Mag. Shout out to the people that he be sparring with. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, his brother. You know? Jackie Hernandez said, I would love to see Tank and Ryan again. Want to see if Ryan is going to make any adjustments. Facts. I think he could do it. But if it's a 50-50, if it's all fair, 140 pound division. But Keyshawn Davis did his thing today. No hate. Everybody did their thing. Yeah, Abdullah Mason got dropped. So what? He did his thing. He finished the job. Huh? That's what built character, bro. I love to see I like to see fighters overcome adversity. Not because I just want them to go to not just because I just want them to go through adversity or feel vulnerable, things of that nature. Not because of that. It's because I am tired of this era of boxing fans thinking that everything got to be perfect. I want to go back to those days when Tito Trinidad was getting knocked down and he rose back up and beat the crap out of the dudes. Because in the end of the day, this is the fighting, this is the fight game. Anything could go. If you have an opponent that's training 10 to 8 weeks, preparing for you, game planning for you, training his ass off, leaving his whole family, his kids just to train for you, everybody got a chance. Everybody got a chance, no matter what type of level. If you're in that level that you fight in 10 rounders, 12 rounders, and you go in a training camp for 10 pre-camp, 12 weeks, 10 weeks, 8 weeks, there is no luck. You put in the work. There is no luck. Maton said, I always had Kid Austin over Keyshawn, but not anymore. I know, because it's the moment, right? It's the moment. But Keyshawn, it has been more established as an amateur and as an Olympian. He's just more established in that sense. He's got better opponents, you know what I'm saying, than Kid. But they're not too far. They're still on the same level in terms of where they're at, right? Keyshawn Davis now is going to be, let's check the rankings right now. Let's check where Keyshawn Davis is in the rankings right now. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. You're now tuned into Punch Drunk Boxing. El adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Dímelo, mi gente. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's check the rankings right quick. Let's go to the ranking. Let's go to the rankings. Let me see who he's going to be moving up. Mora in the building. Dímelo, Mora. What's good? Hunter of the Hunt. Yo, Punch, I thought you were at the fight. So I hit you to put something in your drinks. Oh, no. I'm in the fight tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Boots Ennis. I'm in Philly tomorrow. Not today. Good looking now, Hunter of the Hunt. De lo mío. Good looking now. Now we in the Philly tomorrow. Boots Ennis. Karen. Bam Rodriguez. Check out my interview with Bam Rodriguez after the live as well. Check out my interview with Eddie Hearns, promoter from Ratchet Room Boxing. We talked about it to clarify if they're working with Devin Haney. We're going to be talking about that in just a bit. We're going to be talking about that as well. Talked about Anthony Joshua, Connor Ben, you know what I'm saying? Boots, Bam, Raymond Ford. It's going to be a great card tomorrow as well. Mora said, finally caught alive. I've been slipping. Don't worry, we're here. Let's see the rankings, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me pull the ranking right quick. Let's see what Keyshawn Davis is going to be, because I know. Where the ranking? Oh, yeah, let's go to lightweight. All right. Keyshawn Davis fought for the WBO, right? Keyshawn Davis all right, he's number 3. Raymond Moretaya won his last fight. So I don't even think that Keyshawn Davis is going to be moving up in the WBO ranking. He's going to stay put. But let me tell you like this. William Cepeda is not going to fight Dennis. This is going to be tough. Now, Raymond Moretaya and Keyshawn Davis, I should have put his name on it because that's more realistic. Are they going to be fighting for, or maybe because who's gonna get Dennis, the WBO champion? All of them is with top rank, so it's gonna be easy fights to make. Or top rank is gonna be like Keyshawn Davis versus Moretaya. That's gonna be a good fight. That's a good fight right there. That's another 10,000 people in the stands. What y'all think about that? Punch doing big things, no Diddy, bringing exclusive anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Victor Garcia. Glad that you support him. Moretaya versus Keyshawn Davis could very well be next. And to be honest, I got Keyshawn Davis in that fight. I know a lot of people is up on Moretaya, but I'm not like, all hands is not on deck. with Moritaya, in my opinion. I got Keyshawn Davis winning the fight, but I think it will be a highly competitive fight. So I think the Top Rank, if they're trying to make, money in this situation, I think Moritaya versus Keyshawn Davis, and when the winner gets the WBO strap, or maybe, let me see where Moritaya at. Let's see if Top Rank, Moritaya in the IBF, Keyshawn Davis in the IBF, he's still not the same. Ooh. I don't think Lomachenko would entertain a Keyshawn Davis fight through the IBF, though. Let's see. Keyshawn Davis is not ranked through the WBA. So can't get that. Let's go to the WBC. There you go. Yep. This is what I think is going to happen, folks. Raymond Moritaya versus Keyshawn Davis. I think that's going to be, I know I don't even got him on the poll, but I think that's the most realistic fight. That's the most realistic fight for Top Rank. I think it's going to be that fight. Andy Cruz would chew up Davis. Nah, I don't think so. Not in the professional level, QB Prince, to be honest. I think he did his thing in the amateur circuit. I don't think that and put it this way, Andy Cruz, and I liked Andy Cruz. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite amateurs as well. But I always said, if you look at the live that I did a long time ago, remember, I did their fight in the Olympics. I've been talking about Keyshawn Davis. I'm probably the only one in this community that's been talking about Keyshawn Davis for years. But I even said it back then that in the amateur circuit, Andy Cruz got that on down lock. The movement, pity patting his way through victory. He knows the point system very, very good. You know what I'm saying? But in I always said that Keyshawn Davis will beat him in the pros because Keyshawn Davis got more of a pro style. I always felt like that. Even when Andy Cruz was beating Keyshawn Davis in them close fights in the amateurs, I always felt that Keyshawn Davis just has a pro style. There's certain fighter that just has a pro style. In the amateur, if you throw a lot of punches, pity pat punches and stuff like that, it's not the hurt game. The amateur is not the hurt game. So everything is point, But in the professional level, you already know how I score, how I do the judging. The four criterias for the four criteria: clean, effective punches, power punches, primary, jab, secondary. And you judging the effectiveness of the punch in the pro levels. So I just feel like Keyshawn Davis will beat Andy Cruz in the professional level. I ain't saying that's going to be easy, but I just have him better in the pros, in my opinion. Robert Garcia's offer a Moritaya fight to Keyshawn, but he doesn't seem to want it. I think, look, the business, this is the realistic business next move for Keyshawn Davis is Moritaya. Both of them are Top Rank. In the WBC, it's 2-3. In the WBO, it's 1-2. So, yeah, I think that's going to happen. And then winner gets Dennis. Dennis with Top Rank too. Or maybe they'll be like, you know what? Moritaya, maybe they'll give Moritaya to Cepeda. I don't know. But right now, they're on a crossroad right now. And I think that'll be a good fight. Of course, if you want to implement race in the sport of boxing, Mexican versus black, it not always sells, but it does good. I could see a fight with Keyshawn Davis versus Navarrete in the future. That's for Top Rank. Yeah, man. These how about Pitbull? Well, Pitbull is not coming back to 135. Edu de los Santos, Andy Cruz, WBC. I think they need to take Pitbull Cruz out. Is Edu de los Santos that would be a good fight as well. Look, I'm gonna tell you that Keyshawn Davis got a lot of great fights in the 135-pound division, right? He could fight George Camboso. That would be good. I mean, that's a name right there. Saul Abdullah. I don't know if he's with Top Rank or I think he's still. I don't know what promotional company he's in, but that's a. Didn't he retire? Saul Abdullah. Didn't he retire? What's his name? Jorge Linares. That would be a good fight, and it traces back to a Devin Haney opponent as well. It's a lot of great fights, man. How about Frank Martin? How about Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin? That's not going to happen. He's on PBC. But hey, Frank Martin wants some money. That'll be a good fight as well. There's a lot of good fights in the 135-pound division. There's a lot of great fights in 135, 140, 100, and 154. 147, I hope that Boots Ennis. After this fight, I hope this is his last fight in the 147-pound division. I know a lot of people talking about unification, about probably with Mario Barrios or Brian Norman Jr. I still think that Boots Ennis is going to make his mark. I say this, you could get Mario Barrios fight. A Mario Barrios fight will be good. That's another, Black Mexican, if you want to implement the race in the matchup. People does do that. It's the sport of boxing. It is what it is. But do it in Texas, and I think it'll do good. You do this fight, Boots versus Mario Barrios unification bout, I think good. He'll do good in Texas. He haven't mentioned Frank ever since Frank's step to. I like to see it. There's a lot of great fights for Keyshawn Davis, and it looked like Top Rank is pushing him very, very well. He's taking full advantage of it. He's putting his family on. That's a great thing. So, Keyshawn Davis is doing a good thing. I thought he was going to be pressing the Teofimo Lopez fight, but I guess he rather mentioned Gervonta Davis. And Teo don't want to entertain a Keyshawn Davis fight. I mean, look, I say that if Keyshawn Davis wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez, he would have gone to the 140-pound division or even fight if Lemos in 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? The only issue that I have with Keyshawn Davis in the lightweight division is I believe that the best lightweights right now are, of course, is Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson. Those are the top. Of course, you got Cepeda, but those are the top dogs, in my opinion. Those are the top dogs, in my opinion. Right? I believe that the primary fight in the lightweight division is Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. I do believe that Shakur Stevenson has the boxing skills to win by points versus Gervonta Davis if it goes to 12. I feel like Gervonta Davis has the skills and talent, the IQ, the footwork, the power, the twitch muscle, the speed and power and stuff like that to make those type of adjustments and then catch a Shakur Stevenson. But with Shakur Stevenson, you can't be playing and you can't be too that patient because Shakur Stevenson got a great IQ, wonderful defense, wonderful foot movement. I know some people want to call it running, but at the end of the day, he's not getting touch and he's getting the victory. I think that the only thing that Gervonta Davis may be lacking in a fight with Shakur Stevenson is punch output. That's what keeps people in a fight. I don't see Gervonta Davis masterfully outboxing his opponent. I don't remember the last time I see Gervonta Davis masterfully outbox his performance. He didn't do it with Rolly. He didn't do it with Hector Luis Garcia. He didn't do it with Mario Barrios. He didn't do it with I think that he got the equalizer. So if you can't take out Shakur Stevenson, who's a beautiful boxer, you know what I'm saying? In terms of boxing and the, movement and pot shot and then, jab work and mixing his punches up. If Tank don't knock out Shakur Stevenson beats Gervonta Davis by points. If you don't knock out Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis doesn't knock out or stop Shakur Stevenson, he's not going to win by points. He's not. Joaquin in the building was good. He's not going to do it. But this is the only issue I have with Keyshawn Davis in the lightweight division is that he doesn't want to fight his friend. And if Shakur Stevenson has if let's say Shakur Stevenson fights Tank and Shakur beats Gervonta Davis, Keyshawn Davis never going to fight Shakur. So he would never know if he's the best or how good he is, how great he can be. He would never dare to be great to fight his friend. And this is why I want him in the 140-pound division. You know what I'm saying? You had this running with Ryan Garcia in the Instagram. You're calling out Gervonta Davis. He has campaign also in the 140-pound division. You're calling out Teofimo Lopez more than anybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's a 140-pound division. So why you in 135? Because you're never going to be there to be great at 135, which your friend Shakur Stevenson, where you and I are willing to fight. Let's go, Joaquin. Con los 2 pesos de super chari party. I comprar hot dog in the hood. Because, you know, across the street from Central Park, them hot dogs cost like $6.50. Looking at my brother. Friends, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is boxing world. But, you know, I got even AC Slater and Zach Morris fought. Even, Saved by the Bell. AC Slater and Zach Morris was best friend. They still fought. Friends forever until we meet again. We're talking about friends. Yeah, man. Ain't no space was friends. Rolly Romero and Teofimo Lopez was great friends. Teofimo Lopez, I don't give a fuck. Joaquin says Saved by the Bell. AC Slater and Zach Fall, they was best friends. They're still friends today. Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali were friends. He lended money. Hunter of the Hunt. YouTube. Hey, yo, let me call YouTube right now. I call YouTube right now, Hunter the Hunt. Aló. Sí, this is Pontron Boxing. Okay, yo, YouTube. Hey, who's supervisor? Okay, YouTube. Hey, my friend, Hunter the Hunt. I'm live right now. Pontron Boxing. Yes, I'm live right now. Go tune to live. Yeah, Hunter, he said the super chat not working right now. ¿Qué está pasando con ustedes? Chica, quitando los chelitos. Eso es lo que está pasando con ustedes, YouTube. Que Hunter the Hunt tried to send a super chat to me and you were fucking it up. What happened? Vamos a ver si me arregla la vaina ustedes, ¿oíste? All right. Yeah, hablé con Hunter the Hunt. I spoke to them. Yo, don't you wish that we could just hit up YouTube like that? They make you go through help, talk to a chat, a robot, send an email, never get an email back. No, yeah, Joaquin, I call it, you know what I'm saying? I call YouTube, and what happened? You crazy? Mira, me está picando los chelitos. Te want to support, después te trocoeo, okay? No, I see, no. Get your hands out of my pocket. Let's go. Pew, pew, pew. Con los $15 de Cash App, me dice. For you, think Keyshawn gets the Tank fight first, Tio? I mean, look. I think Tank Davis is going to acknowledge Keyshawn Davis. Good looking out with a $15 super chat. Su Cash App. Van a poner los Cash App si no están trabajando. Oiga. Say YouTube, yes, I have to put the Cash App over here because your super chatty but it ain't not working for the people. Está pasando. Good looking, I appreciate you. What does Bam need to do to get attention? Hey man, it's not Bam, it's the weight class. You know what I'm saying? It's just the weight class. People are just, they look at these fighters as, yo, I seen Bam. Yo, Bam is a midget. Hey, yo, Bam is, and he's wagering too. I could see it in his face. You saw the interview I had with him and Boots Ennis. Boots, I've been saying it for years as well. And I even said to his dad, when I said he's the second coming of Roy Jones Jr., I see him winning 5 weight classes because Boots is weight drain, man. Boots is weight drain. Boots is weight drain, man. You could see it and Bam. Maton said Bam on snacky. Yeah, we can't avoid that. Oh, mira, you saw what Victor Conte said to me. You guys, you didn't read the Pablo Escobar PEDs? I got him tight, y'all. Hey, yo, folks, I got the Pablo Escobar PEDs tight. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, y'all ain't read. Hold on, let me upload it. Let me upload it. Look at the tigre. Espera. Oh, he crazy. Hey, yo, that's why these people be looking. They be acting like they don't be watching the channel, and they watch every step of the channel. They watching every step of the step. Jackie said, why don't fighters just fight at their right weight so they won't have to drain themselves? Because they want the advantage, Jackie. They want to weight cut and then balloon back up 20, 21, 23 pounds because there's a fight before the fight. And now too, that has become too normal, and that's whack. That's why I like the Manny Pacquiao's and the Mayweathers. Mayweather will rehydrate like 1 pound. Hold on, let me see. Let me find this. Mira. Into the stone. Let me upload this picture. Hold on. So look at what the Pablo Escobar PEDs. Y'all already know what I've been the couple of videos that I put out. What was it, yesterday, the day before yesterday? The Pablo Escobar PED says there is a lack of transparency about drug testing for the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight in 2 weeks. Can anybody? Oh, no. Wait. It wasn't. This wasn't a one. Hold on. This wasn't a one. Hold on. Oh, gosh. What the hell is happening? Hold on. I uploaded the wrong one. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. So the Pablo Escobar PEDs, mad. I got him mad. I got him angry. I have him angry. He says, enough of the boxing podcast clowns spreading conspiracy theory lies about me being a snitch and an informant. I ain't say you was a snitch and an informant, you dumb F. Bill Haney gave a correlation and example of you and Vada, you idiot. Anyway, let me keep on reading. There are simple, outright lies by clickbait clown with absolutely no evidence to support their claims. I did have enough evidence. It is a matter of public record that I did not cooperate in any way with the feds in the Balco case. Nobody said about that you cooperating, you stupid idiot. I wasn't talking about you. In any way with the feds in the Balco case. I have met with USADA, WADA, VADA, Kaka, Pupu, Pipi in the order because all three entities reached out to me asking for my consultation in regards to developing more effective drug testing. Oh yeah, they're gonna call your ass. Yeah, really. You form VADA, you idiot. Protocols and procedures. I have been an anti-doping advocate since 2005, or almost 20 years now. These clickbait boxing podcast clowns are truly pathetic for spreading lies and innuendo without a single shred of evidence to support of their false claims. Once again, I ask them to please either produce some credible evidence of any type of wrongdoing or shut the F up. Boxing podcast clowns are all about clickbait and their attempts to monetize the promotion of fake news. Pablo Escobar of PEDs. Don't push me, because I got enough evidence. Mother F, I got enough evidence. I got enough evidence that the world of boxing going to be talking about it for a week. Straight week. Stop it. Stop it. That's why you don't mention Punch Drunk Boxing. And I know yo, Pablo Escobar PEDs. I know you looking at the live right now. I know you looking at the live right now, Pablo Escobar PEDs in Cali right now, in your bed and stuff like that, huh? Saying this, what does he know? What does he know? Let me tell you just one thing. If you listen, I know you listening on. But peep this. Pablo, listen to me. Look at me. You remember this face, man? Look at me. You are one of the clumsy, dumbest person. Nah, I'm not saying he's dumb and like not smart in what he does and as a guru or whatever stuff like that, as creating undetected PEDs and nah, I'm not talking about that dumb. Is that when people got so much money that they like this, they don't see anybody. Because they got it like that. All I gotta say is you are a dummy. You are a dummy. And you lying through your teeth too. You lying. Tell him, Plastic. He said, bro, limonada is horrible. He wasn't horrible, man. It's just that Keyshawn Davis is just that good. Lemon was made into a jar of limonada. Limonada was terrible today. Boxing knowledge, the voice of the UK, London, in the building. Hey, yo, you like that? He said, Rapso said, that's entertainment, bruv. Huh? Right now in the UK, it's 5 o'clock 6 o'clock in the morning. DJ MFB Mike from Boston in the building. Let's go, Queso in the building. La música de Queso. Yeah, what is big call tonight? Much love to you, brother. Much love. 45, 47, 45, 47, 47, baby. Págame la música. Says I kind of got played because it was supposed to be Biden, but he have smoke him too. Invest, bio coins, invest. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, y'all thought we ain't gonna celebrate all day. We gonna celebrate to January 20th. What is it? January 30th to the inauguration? I'm out there, baby. Let's go. 45 or 47. Some people get mad. Hey, yo, look, man. Hey, yo, I lost like 100 subscribers. Yo, Charles. Yo, Queso. I lost 100 subscribers in 24 hours, bro. Yo, that's how bad I'm dead serious. Yo, I lost 100 subscribers in less than 24 hours. Because they see the gear and they see Donaldo Trumpo is Mr. 47. But damn, I see the comment section. I'll be like, yeah, I'm getting support out here. Motherfuckers be like this. God damn, fuck Mr. Pusher and boxing. Nah, I ain't him. Fuck it. Stop talking about politics, man. Stop it. Just stick to boxing. You don't know shit. Oh shit, they mad, bro. I was like, chill, don't worry. God damn, it's only gonna be 4 years, man. I had to deal with your shit for 4 years. Now deal with mine. Oh man, yo, good looking out, bro. Good looking out. You're a blessing, my brother. Yo, how's the health, man? Come on, man. How's the health? How's the health? Are you back strong? Huh? You're back strong? Huh? You're beating the meat with 2 hands now? Let's go. You back strong? Are you driving the car? You racing the car? Let me know, man. How's the health? We praying for you out here, man. Yo. Hey, yes, Jackie said, hey, Charles, I hope you getting rest and healing up. Yeah, man. Let's go. I know that woke you up, right? Hey, yo, that was quick. Hey, yo, let me say it like this. I don't know who beat who worse. Who beat who worse? Did Keyshawn Davis beat Limonada worse than Trump beat Kamala Harris, the Wicked Witch of the left? G, you look sleepy or you smoke some good ish. Ain't no, I don't smoke. Maybe hookah someday, but I never, to be honest, I never was a smoker. And I used to get that ever since I was 3 years old. My baby pictures, I look high. Huh? But nah, man, this is me natural. You know, sometimes I got big old wild. Sometimes I got little chinky eyes. You know what I'm saying? I got Chinese in my family. My great-grandfather's Cantonese. But I don't be rocking with them because they disowned my great-grandfather when he found out he had a kid in Dominican Republic. And he had a grandkid. His name was me, Eddie Gomez. My last name is Hua. My original last name is Hua. If y'all didn't know, it is. I'm dead serious. Y'all think I'm playing around. Yeah, he said, talk to me. Limonada is insane. Limonada got whooped like the Wicked Witch of the left. Lowe's knows boxing. Keyshawn deserved to skip the line to 140 and challenge Teo. Oh, it's a duck, dude. Is grudge fight that Teo needs. And the only black fighter willing to step up to defend the honor for the culture. No, that's it. No more race bait. That's it, Low Nose Boxing. He's swinging and missing. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's not working, Low Nose Boxing. It's not working. I think this is what needs to happen. I need Teofimo Lopez to go back to the happy Teofimo Lopez, the Fortnite, the backflip, the dances, he had the youth being his fan base. He was just joyful. Let his father do the trash talk, because a lot of people believe that Teofimo Lopez Sr. is crazy anyway. That's the Teo. That's the Teo that captivated the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans. Let's be real, let's be honest. Yeah, Tokyo shit. But 2 things. I understand why. I understand the rhetoric. I understand the intentions. But the intentions is to 2 fighters that a lot of people are not begging. They're not begging for that fight. So it's not working. The monkey, the banana, the white boy, the black boy is not working because not everybody is asking for Bud versus Teo. Not everybody's asking. Nobody is shaming Gervonta Davis to fight Teo. So it's not working. Key got so much work there. Andy Cruz, Tank, I think Whip Shakur, though they won't fight. That's the fight. I would like to see a Shakur and Key, but they won't fight. I would like to see Andy Cruz versus Keyshawn Davis. I would like to see Keyshawn Davis versus, but I'm gonna tell you like this, let's be real. If Kid Austin would have made a statement and then Keyshawn Davis would have made this statement, tonight we'll be talking about Kid Austin and Keyshawn Davis. But see, this is the opportunity when you got to outperform those people that's connected to you. I used to say that about I remember I used to talk to Bill Haney, and I used to tell Bill Haney that Devin Haney is not getting the ultimate respect because he's not outperforming his contemporaries. Ryan Garcia, and around that time, Ryan Garcia is knocking out his opponent. Gervonta Davis is knocking out his opponent. Teofimo Lopez is knocking out his opponent. And then, Devin Haney is just coasting. So he's not captivating the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans. But now Tio is not knocking people out. Shakur's not knocking nobody out. Devin Haney's not knocking nobody out. Ryan Garcia, but of course the tainted thing, it is tainted. It is what it is. I mean, for me, of course, I look at it, that was a knockout victory, but it is what it is an abstract on that victory. You know what I'm saying? As much as I like the performance and things of that nature. So, Gervonta Davis has been the most consistent. Enrique, con los 2 pesos de plátano, me dice, whatever you on, G, I want some too. Let's go. Water, coconut smoothie, and all that. This is me regular, man. I'm gonna say it like this. If I was drinking, I start going, my mood start lowering down, start going down. Because I'm naturally like this. If drinking is like pills. I get more laid back. I don't get more hype. I'm more laid back. I get more laid back, and I get no. Por así yo estoy despierto. Yo estoy. Energy. Ahora me meto sin nada, con agua. Es que ya yo no como carne ya. I don't eat meat anymore. That's it. Nah. I gotta look at my health. I say, you know what, man? I gotta change something. I haven't ate red meat. I haven't ate chicken. I haven't ate. Well, I did eat fish. I'm eating fish. But I haven't ate chicken. I haven't ate meat. I haven't ate pork. I haven't had pollo guisado. I haven't had oxtail. Tengo hambre ahora. Seems like you eating duck. Nah. You know what it is? I used to be vegan before, and then I got hospitalized, and they say I had low iron, but I didn't want to take no damn iron pills. That shit give me constipation. I hate constipation because I love taking the shit. I hate constipation because I love taking the shit. I'm gonna tell you like this: taking the good shit is better than bad sex. Right, folks? Right, folks? Right, men? Right, ladies? Taking a good shit. I'm talking about that good. I'm talking about that goosebump shit. You know when you rush into the bathroom, you got some goosebumps. It look like your body knows that you're close to the bathroom. The closer you get to the bathroom, the more you need to take a shit, right? And you're running. You're trying to open the doors and stuff like that. And then it's about to come out, and you feel it in your stomach. Even when you're driving, you're like, dude, I gotta get home. Oh shit, I'm coming out. And you know when you have a time when you're in the car and you like this, and you driving, and you're like, oh my god, it's about to come out. And then you hold it in, and then it goes. Like, all right, then it simmers. It plays around with you and shit like that. And then it simmers. But then it comes back like after 5 minutes and be like, oh, and it cramps your stomach. It's about to come out. Ay, Dios mío, no ahora, mi mito, no. And then, boom, you park the car. Boom, boom, you get your keys. Oh, my God, what the fuck with the keys? Boom, boom, boom. And then you run, put your pants down, and you be like, take that good breath. And you be like, ay, Dios. Oh my God. Wow. And then you smell the shit, but it's like it feels good and you smell the shit. Like if it smell, you know that smell when it smells horrible. It don't smell like smoke shit. It smells like fresh shit. You understand what I'm talking about? Yo, you understand what I'm trying to say. Come on, everybody take a shit, damn it. Yeah, act like I'm the only one that takes shits out here. You know there's the smoke shit. Like that the smoke shit is the smell of the shit that it looks like it's been in your body for more than like 4 days, 3 days, right? That's that smoke shit, right? But the muddy, fresh shit is like, when we talk, because I was about to say, when that smells better than the other smell, you know what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? G-Smooth says shit get real. Hey, yo, everybody does it, man. Y'all acting like I'm the only one doing it. I think I'm the only one that goes to the bathroom and take a shit. Like if I'm the only one that when you clean yourself, you just look at it and then you drop the napkin just because you want to know how you act like y'all act like I'm the only one that after taking the shit and you see the bowl and then you want to see a corn or a guandules and stuff like that. Y'all come on, man, stop. Y'all act like I'm the only. I like to explore my body and what's in my body, how it comes out of my body and see like that. You know when you drinking beets, you think that you have some problems because, oh my God, I'm peeing blood. No, you just drank beets. Remember earlier? He said, what's nah, for real, man. For real. And now when you vegan, when you vegan, that shit comes out smooth, right? You know? What about the mohong shit that it comes out like this? That's that good. That's that perfect. When that mohong comes like this, it doesn't crack it. What about when it cracks in half? I hate when it cracks in half. When the big mohong cracks in half and the other half is stuck in your ass and shit like that, and you got to wipe like 500 times, and you be like this because you want to rush and you want to leave the bathroom like, damn, todavía. God damn. Oh my God. No. Yeah. You get a wet towel. You get a wet. And then you know what's the nastiest shit is when you take a shit while you, let's say you, all right, let me start it all again. The nastiest feeling is when you need to take a shit, but you know that but you don't know if you really need to take a shit, but then you jump on the showers. And then when you jump in the shower, you really need to take a ish. You ever felt like that, folks? When you really now need to take a shit and you in the showers and then you come out wet and you sit in the toilet wet. That's the nastiest feeling. That's when I'm really uncomfortable taking the shit. When I jump in the showers first, I should have took a shit, then jump in the showers, but I felt like I didn't need to take a shit. So I jump in the damn shower. And then I need to take a shit. I said, God damn, let me jump in the damn. And then it's all wet. The toilet is all wet. Your ass and legs and thighs and hamstring is all wet. You're like, ugh. And then it's hot in the bathroom. Yeah, man. My showers are sweaty. That's the nastiest one. That's why I don't like taking. I hate when that happens. It don't happen a lot. It don't happen often, but it happens. Right? It happens. Diablo, man, we on Punch Run Boxing. First, we was talking about just yesterday, we were talking about politics. And we're talking about boxing. Now we're talking about biology, taking dumps, the different type of dumps. But we all take dumps, though. We all take dumps. You know what I'm saying? Because let me see you like this, ladies and gentlemen. The most sacred place is the bathroom. Is the bathroom. You get everything done. If you're a creative person, you get everything done in the bathroom. You get everything done in the bathroom. The bathroom taking a dump is like your 15 minutes. If your 15 minutes therapy is a 15 minutes drawing down what you're about to do during the day or the afternoon. You lock that door and people understand not to bother you when you're in the bathroom. Nobody walks in. Nobody's knocking. Don't rush me. Nothing like that. That's when you're thinking about everything. That's why I thought that even Michael Jackson wrote his songs, man. Michael Jackson wrote his songs in the bathroom. I've done videos. You know what I do? You know what? Sometimes I'm taking a shit. And for me to, there's sometimes I go to the bathroom and don't even take the shit. I just need to sit in the toilet and think. It's just it's become a norm. Oh shit, let me think about this. Let me read this. I act like I'm taking a shit, but I'm not really taking a shit. I don't know. It's like comfortable. It's the toilet is more comfortable than a couch. I don't know. It's just me. Like when I listen to Michael Jackson, and you know what I'm saying, when you sometimes when you look at artists, but man, what did they do to be creative? What do they have to do? What type of room they have to be on mind state? So when you listen to Michael Jackson, right? Think about it. He's taking the shit. He's writing that song, taking the shit. He gotta be taking the thumb. Come on. Oh. That constipation shit is crazy though. I don't like to constipate, man. That shit irks me. Yo, how about this one? I know this one. You know when you probably haven't drank water, you know what I'm saying? You haven't drank liquid enough. What about you think that you're about to take a big dump and you push and you constipate and then you push it. You're like, you're going to pop a hernia, right? And then this little bit comes out. And you like, Diablo, man, and you sweating too. I did all that pushing. That's the, hey, yo, ladies, Jackie that had a beautiful baby, right? That's the closest thing a man could get the experience of giving labor. That sometimes I'll be like, damn, now I understand. Like, that's our labor. Constipation is a man's labor. Now I understand a little bit. Because I'll be like, oh, and then you take a deep breath. And then, coño, mierda, man. And te tell bloop, bloop. But you know you got more in there. Oh! Oh! That's the closest shit we go. Hey, yo, Jackie, right? That's the closest shit we could get. I understand. Yo, when I'm have constipation, that's when I understand women. You know, when us men be like, yo, man, ain't nothing stronger than a woman giving birth, bro. That's that strength that us men is lucky that we don't have. He said my son just turned 3. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Jack. Happy birthday. That's the closest thing. He said Tio sucking Keyshawn. Hey, yo. Yuck. Come on. She had my baby. Lemos Boxing. Mira, Lemos Boxing. Respetan a Jackie. Oíste, Lemos Boxing. All right? This is not a dating site. Oíste, que tú siempre están ahí molestando a la mujer aquí. ¿Ah? Diga, dándole $2. Hey, yo, $2 is nothing. All right? Lemos Boxing. Con Jackie. Well, any woman anyway. I was talking about that shit in Twitter the other day. How the economy is. $20. Toilet paper, loaf of bread, and organic gallon of milk. Organic gallon of milk. I even did the math because somebody was trying to test me. They saying, you just don't know how to shop, motherfucker. What you mean you spend $20 on grocery? Motherfucker, I spent $20 on grocery. 3 items. No. And I was, because we was debating politics, right? So I put this. Hold on, let me see if I show you the picture. I was debating somebody. We was talking about grocery and be like, motherfucker, you don't spend no fucking $20 for grocery. Yes, you do with 3 items. I said 3 items. No, you don't. Look, and I said, all right, add this shit up. Toilet paper, 4 rolls, $7.99. Loaf of bread, wheat bread, $3.99, $4. Boom. Milk, organic, $9.79. Mira cómo están las cosas aquí. Mira cómo están las cosas en América. Pero tenemos Donald Trump ya. Ya se acaba la vaina. We go to Costco. We go to BJ's. We're going to go back to, because I don't even go to BJ's. I didn't even look at BJ. I was not affording BJ. I said, Diablo, mira esta gente, man. But we back. Donald Trump is back. The border was open on purpose. Both Republicans and Democrats are good cap, bad cap with a similar agenda. No. We're not going to talk too much politics because I'm losing. Hey, yo, I'm losing subscriber button number. I think I already lost. I lost 150 subscribers. Yeah, hablando con ustedes con esa vaina. They sending me a message. They be like, yo, Punch, don't tell politics. Somebody said, why don't you just fucking make a politic channel and shit like that? Háblame. Pues yo no puedo hablar nada, eh. Needed more people working because no. We got to talk. This is worldwide news. It's worldwide news. And you see the excuses now? Should we get into it? Should we get just a little bit politics? You say, okay, got it. No politics. Okay. Just a little bit politics talk. No, we keep it boxing. Now let's talk about boxing. So when Josue Vargas voted for Kamala, you voted for Kamala, Lone. You voted for the Wicked Witch of the West. Don't lie. Lone knows boxing. Huh? You was one of them Puerto Ricans that be like, he wants us to be, he called us garbage. Be like, nah, that wasn't Donald Trump. That was the comedian. No, but it was in his rally. And he thinks that we're garbage. Usted es basura y qué? What happened? ¿Tú no viste a Supremo Matías? Supremo Matías una basura también, ¿qué? ¿Ah? He not ready. Imagine if Donald Trump says that shit. Hey, yo, play that song for the Puerto Rico. He not ready. Hey, he not ready. I not ready. I not ready. And you saw what's his name? Abdullah Mason. He was fighting the Dominican guy, right? I'm like, damn, man, what's up with that haircut, man? Why you gonna make us look like that? Come on, man. You could do better than that. That one was a puppet. But it is what it is. We won. America won. The popular votes, the electoral votes. So America, most of America is happy. There's always going to be some people that's sad, mad, angry. I want to leave this country. But guess what? He said, I hate politics too. I don't hate it. I don't hate politics. I think I don't hate politics. I hate propaganda. I hate to see people fall for the propaganda. That's why I don't like it. It's not politics. We understand the game. But it's when you see other people falling for it. Like, you know how much money they spend, the Democratic Party, to bring all these people from Hollywood? Katie habla, I think $1 billion. Wow. Rap Star Boxing I said, Lord knows voted for Kamala. He wants tranny party. No. Forget about that. Yo, there's a lot of boxing to talk about. There's a lot of boxing to talk about. Again, Keyshawn Davis with an electric performance. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him a lot of credit. And you got to give him a lot of credit for the people he's going to be calling out, and the statements is valid. You know what? You know, yo, fighters, I'm not. When you got fighters that is tailor-made for you to take out, tailor-made for you to look good, you got to take them out and you got to look good. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the boxing fan loves performances. That's primary to them. It's not accomplishments. It's not belts. It's not straps. Every time somebody fights, we see a belt in the ring. It don't matter if it's the International, Commonwealth, WBC, WBA, regular, intercontinental, regional titles. Every time we see a fight, we see a belt. So the fans don't give a damn about belts. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think we care about, depending on who has the belt and the matchup. We care about the belts if it's Bivol versus Beterbiev. We care about the belts if it's Inoue versus Fulton. We care about the belts when it's Crawford versus Spence. We cared about the belts when it's Loma versus Teo. We cared about the belts. But if you tell me what fight would I see, if I have to see one fight and they say Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, or Joseph Parker versus Daniel Dubois, which fight I will watch. I have to pick only one. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder or Joseph Parker versus Daniel Dubois. Which is the fight that you're gonna watch if you only got one? Don't tell me, oh no, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna see one in my phone and another one on TV. No. You got one. You just could see one. You're only permitted to see one. I'm gonna choose Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, and I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I'm not gonna care about with the belt, the IBF belt on the line with Danny Dubois and Joseph Parker. To be honest, bro, if I had to pick one and they say Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder and Alexander Usyk versus Danny Dubois, I may eat the undisputed. I still gonna be like, shut up. I'm gonna watch Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. At this point, Dev, Parker, and Dubois. Still, all right. Queso said, nah. F, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, both losers, both washed up. I ain't watching washed up boxing. We did watch Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. Them dudes done. Done. They done. That's it. No more Anthony Joshua. Hey, yo, come on, okay. So you know when Anthony Joshua, he takes accountability and responsibility for his for his loss, and he goes back to the drawing board, and then he looks good in his next outing. But a year ago, I'm rolling. Rapstar Boxing I said there's only one fight to watch. Rapstar, who you picking? Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker for the IBF heavyweight strap, or Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder? What you got, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge? Placid said bomb squad. Hey, yo, Deontay Wilder got a better statue than Dwayne Wade. Tio versus Mario Barrios. It's a good fight. Cool Breeze said Keyshawn had to kill Buddy after that walkout. I ain't see the walkout, to be honest. I was watching as soon as the first round. Thank you. That's the fight that I said. I don't have it on the poll, but that's the most realistic fight for Keyshawn Davis is Moretaya. Because where they at in the boxing rankings, that is the most realistic fight. They both top rank. Black versus Mexican is a selling pitch. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the fight to be made. That's the fight. And I do trust Top Rank that they will make that fight. They have done it in the past. They have put their young fighters up against one another. So I do believe they push Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson versus Jamel Herring, Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. You know, I truly think that they will put what was it, Elvis Rodriguez versus Kenneth Sim Jr., right? Navarrete versus Oscar Valdez, Miguel Burchell versus Oscar Valdez. I think that Top Rank has no problem to put a Keyshawn versus Moretaya, and I think that's what's next. He said, Low Nose Boxing. Low Nose Boxing says, Punch, you putting hurdles in front of Keyshawn. What are you talking about, Low Nose Boxing? How I'm putting, Low Nose Boxing, you remember what I told you the other day? Seems like you don't follow boxing. You just follow technique. You don't follow boxing. You follow old boxing. What do you mean I'm putting hurdles? You snubbing Moretaya. I'm not putting hurdles. Just because Keyshawn Davis is calling out Teofimo Lopez, he just doesn't get Teo. He's calling Gervonta Tank Davis in a post-fight interview. Why you don't say Keyshawn versus Gervonta Tank Davis? Let's go back to the rankings. Since you don't know how to check Low Nose Boxing the rankings, let me do it for you. Sometimes my brother Low Nose Boxing be coming up with the You said Punch is putting hurdles in front of. He fought for the WBO, whatever. Dennis is with Top Rank. William Cepeda is not going to fight Dennis. William Cepeda is going to be fighting through the WBC route. Right? Because Shakur Stevenson just said that William Cepeda and himself is going to be fighting in February. So William Cepeda is going to be fighting Shakur Stevenson through the WBC. The number 2 is Raymond Moretaya and Keyshawn Davis. So take out William Cepeda. Both of these going to be fighting early next year. And then they get the champion in Dennis. That's realistic. What you mean I'm putting hurdles, man? I'm being realistic. I'm not giving you the fantasy fights. Let's go through the WBC. Shakur Stevenson just said today in his tweet that the fight with Cepeda is going to be on February. So this fight is going to happen. What's the next fight? So guess what? There's going to be 2 belts on the line with Moretaya and Keyshawn Davis because they both, the WBO and the WBC usually work together, especially in these type of bouts. You're going to see probably an interim title defense on the line with Keyshawn Davis and Moretaya. And through the WBO, you're going to see that a fight or a trinket belt or whatever. That's what's going to happen. Moretaya versus Keyshawn Davis is the most realistic fight to make. Bro, smoke him. Who? Lowe's. Keyshawn definitely cooks Moretaya. I send the link. Let's talk. If anybody want to jump in and talk this boxing, come on, Lowe's. Tell me your analysis in this. You saying that I'm throwing hurdles at Keyshawn Davis? See, I don't want to keep people's hopes up, right? We've done that enough, right? The link is right there, buddy. The link is right there. My Puerto Rican buddy, Josue Vargas in the face. Here we go with your Metro PCS.
Nah, I gotta go first. I wanna talk first, bro. These Kamala Harris fucking supporters don't know what they're talking about, bro. These Kamala Harris fucking supporters are all fucking delusional. They're fucking stupid as fuck. First of all, this guy come on the fucking channel. I like low nose boxing, but he's saying, "Oh, Keyshawn Davis, Teo. Keyshawn Davis, Teo. Teo's a duck if you don't fight him. Stop doing this." What the fuck are you talking about? Living the moment, bro. You're living the moment like Kamala Harris, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Go back to the fucking Democratic Party, man. They can't do nothing for you anymore, bro. Fuck you and Kamala Harris. Stupid stuff you're talking about, bro. Teofimo, Keyshawn. You're living the fucking moment. The cunts have 11 fights.
Let me know when you finish.
I'm not finished yet. You gotta wait. You cunt. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You calling Teofimo a duck over Keyshawn Davis now. That's some casual talk, bro.
That's not what I said.
You did call him a duck. You said if you don't fight, it's a duck.
I said it is a duck if it doesn't
Yes, it is. So now you said you didn't say it, and then you said you did say it. That's worse than Kamala Harris. You people don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Listen.
You don't know. No, there's no listen, bro. You're delusional.
Listen.
I'm gonna chill now. I want to have some fun.
Listen, come on.
You fucking cunt. That's why you got no hair on your head, you cunt. Carry on.
What?
Carry on. I want to hear what you got to say, man. You're slandering Teofimo the whole fucking night.
Listen.
Keyshawn Davis, bro. Slander somebody else, you cunt.
Listen. I'm on a podcast. The Kamala talk was trolling, all right? As far as the
Oh, so
fight,
you a troller. Oh,
No,
so you
the-
admit you be trolling.
listen. Let me talk. The
So
camera
you're
slip up.
trolling now like Kamala Harris.
Listen.
You troll like a Kamala Harris troll.
Listen.
Fucking supporting
I don't
Diddy
care
and
about.
shit.
I don't
You
care about
cunt
the
wanted all
rankings.
LGBT. No, fuck
Listen,
you and
I don't care.
LGBTQ right now. And what?
Listen. I don't give a
Fuck
fuck
you.
about the
Coming
politics.
with these new
I
laws and
don't
all
care
that
about the
shit.
rankings. He scored one of the most impressive performances out of any of the young fighters tonight. Everything's about short-term memory. He's been calling him out. It's a storyline, like a movie. You ever seen a Van Damme movie, Bloodsport, when his best friend got his head crushed? You ever see movies when somebody's parent or family member got beaten and they had to avenge it? Keyshawn Davis and his peoples, they did what they did. And if they didn't do what they did to this dude's pops, they claiming that they did it. It's a grudge fight. He's been calling them out and he's earned that fight off his performance. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about belts. I care about drama and action. That's a movie fight. This dude's been calling out black fighters for a while. And that's my favorite fighter. But just like Punch says, he wants his fighters to fight the top dogs. He's not going to get Terrence Crawford. That's never going to happen. He's never going to get a tank fight. That's never going to happen. You and I know that. Keyshawn Davis is the only black fighter that's stepping up to the plate. Since Teo's been calling out black fighters, you got one right there. And he's going to get credit for it. So I don't want to hear about, oh, he's not going to get credit for it. He's going to get credit for it.
See,
Because
the problem
Keyshawn
with that is, though, you're living
that
the
fight's
moment,
gonna
but
sell.
Top
That
Rank's not
fight's
living
gonna
that
sell.
moment. Top
That
Rank are
fight's
not
gonna sell.
stupid enough to
Nobody
throw
cared about the
Keyshawn
Ryan
Davis.
Garcia fight.
They're not going to
What?
throw a guy who's trying to be a star with Keyshawn Davis into 140-pound division just to prove your fucking points.
Well, they
Yeah?
already
It's
said
a
that
business to be run, bro.
2025
At
they're gonna force it.
135 pounds, no, on a real, 135 pounds, Keyshawn has got a lot to do and a lot to still prove. Remember this, yo. Remember this, yo. Remember what Teofimo was doing to people before when he was putting them to sleep with his left hook.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, Teo now needs to go fight the best at another division. It don't work like that, bro. He got to do the same as everybody else as he's collectively moving, so he can build substance. Top Rank's not stupid just to throw him in there with Teofimo. It sounds good, it looks good, but it's not fucking logical. Low nose boxing.
I know what you're saying, but here's the thing,
It's
right?
not logical, bro.
We're in a time where they make big fights without even a belt being important. Take Ryan Garcia, for instance. He got the shot with Devin without earning it, right? He got the fight with Tank. All these big fights, it don't matter about the belts. It don't matter about the rankings. It's about what sells.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, though, low nose boxing, if that's the case, my brother, then any guy who has 9 or 10 fights, if Emmanuel Vargas' son, knocks out his 2 opponents next, I'll let him fight the best. It's that you're going based off of a knockout. You can't base a guy's win. It's a great win to go and put him against the big dogs. He still needs to grow through substance. This guy wants this guy because of a performance like that. Oh yeah, you need to throw him with the big dog at another division. It doesn't work like that.
Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference, Rap. I'm gonna be real with you. And you know Teo's my favorite fighters, but I keep it real.
You're not being real from the day you voted for Kamala Harris, but carry on.
you know the Kamala Harris. Listen,
we already know what you and Jose Vargas and everybody and Haney and everybody supporting Kamala.
All right, look.
We know what's going on.
Here's my thing, right? When Teo was calling out Lomachenko, when Teo was in the same position as Keyshawn, right? Lomachenko at the time was smoking everything moving, right? So it looked it looked bad. Like, how can you get a fight with him and he's smoking everything? So Teo had to go to the extra hurdles and become a champion and knock out Richard Comey. Teo is a world champion.
You could destroy Keyshawn Davis' career
so
like that,
so what did Keyshawn Davis win?
Yeah, but Punch, you know what he's talking about? He's talking based off of a story. Wait. You're talking based off a story and emotion.
But you're not letting me finish.
You know, you can destroy a young fighter's career like that.
Yeah, but it's happened. That's how you become great. Wilfredo Benitez became a champion at 17 years old. The point I'm trying to make is this: right now, if Teo was crushing everything moving right now, then it would look like, no, he ain't ready for Teo. But being that Teo's last couple of performances, he hasn't looked good. And I'm not saying, before you say I'm trying to say he's gonna lose, I'm not saying that, because I know he rises to the occasion. Being that the way Teo's been looking lately, and then being the way Keyshawn's been looking lately, the fight to the naked eye looks like, wow, he might have a chance. And he does have a chance because he's a very talented fighter. Maybe this is a fight that can motivate Teo. being that he's been calling out Bud Crawford, which I don't think that fight. I don't think the Buck, huh?
They're not gonna move him like a journeyman. You know what I'm saying?
Who the journeyman? Who you talking about?
The way that you moving Keyshawn is you trying to move him like a journeyman, like yeah, he could fight anybody.
But Top Rank is the one saying that
he's a high investor fighter. He's not even at 140.
Yeah, but Keyshawn.
Think about if they really all right. Put it this way: if they really was looking forward for Keyshawn Davis to fight Teofimo Lopez, right? You feeling that this is a smart move? Top Rank could do this. They both are Top Rank. Then why would he fight Limonada?
I'm gonna say what Keyshawn did.
Don't fight at 135. They brought down Limonada.
That's the only argument. That's the only argument that I could say you guys have, because I always said if Keyshawn want to fight Tio and he want to play friends with Shakur, maybe he should move to 140 and fight somebody credible. If this fight would have been at 140, crushing Lemos the way that he crushed him, then I could be like, wow, the rankings too. He crushed him.
But this is all based off of one performance.
I don't think it's a bad fight. You match.
I think it's a very good fight.
It's a storyline.
It's a storyline.
There's a lot of good fights, but
the other good fights are not gonna happen though, bro. You know that. As much as I want to see,
but he's a high invested fighter. They remember this is a business.
Top Rank, listen, you and I.
They're not gonna give Keyshawn Davis to Teofimo Lopez.
The only way they're gonna do this, Top
Rank is looking at Keyshawn as the A side, probably in terms of.
The only way they're gonna do that is if they can persuade, if they can pay the money to Teofimo Lopez, a handsome figure, and present a fight like that to Tio.
I would take it in a heartbeat. Tio gets more credit for being Keyshawn than Tank did for beating Frank Martin.
Yeah, but this is all based off of performance for today. Remember when
that's how it is, though.
Do you remember when Keyshawn Davis had a fight?
That's how it is, man.
And it went
that's
10
how
rounds
it is, man.
punch. Do you remember that?
It's about what you've done for me lately.
Yeah, but again, if Keyshawn Davis went all 10 rounds, if he went all the distance today, this is only because of what.
But that's how it is, though, bro. If Tio.
Shout out to Queso, bedtime boxing to the brain.
I'll tell you what Keyshawn Davis has done for me.
Hit me up, bro. Hit me up in email, bro.
If Tio
tell you what Keyshawn Davis has done for me, bro, as a fan. He has made me a believer. I'll tell you what he's made me a believer of. That he is a very credible opponent for people like Kid Austin, William Zepeda. Listen to me, bro.
He'll destroy Kid Austin.
I don't know about that. Because Kid Austin, if he has one bad performance, he can just boxing don't work like that, right?
Yeah, but we've seen him with all the pressure on his hometown.
I need to see this guy. I need to see Keyshawn Davis, and I'm sure the chat feels the same. Now it's time I want to see fights with Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin. Keyshawn Davis versus Michelle Rivera. Keyshawn Davis versus
he'll knock him out.
Whatever. Bro, I want to see that, bro. You said the same thing about
I was in, bro. He got stunned in that fight when Teofimo Lopez fought Sando Martin.
We're not talking about that fight. We're talking about this fight. We're not talking about the past. I'll give you an example.
You're stuck on this performance.
No, that's how it is. Because
that's not how it is for the casuals, but you a boxing head.
No, but that's what makes the fight marketable. If Tio would have been trying to get the Loma fight coming off the Nakatani fight, they would have said hell no. He had to do that Richard Coleman performance.
It makes a conversation. It's not a fight that because you
got it makes a conversation exactly because that's the before.
Okay, but it's making a conversation for a fight that can possibly happen in about 2 years.
Let me ask you a question right now, right?
Not right now.
Let me ask you a real question.
So just several weeks and months ago, we're talking about Keyshawn Davis versus Kid Austin, Keyshawn Davis versus Andy Cruz, Keyshawn Davis. The Abdullah Mason came about. Now it's really Keyshawn Davis moving up to 140.
He beat a guy that gave the boogeyman hell at 140. He gave Lemos gave Richardson Hitchens a highly avoided slick fight.
The fight is but you just proving my point right there. Where was the fight with Richardson Hitchens?
What do you mean? 140.
Exactly. So
how much Lemos weight? How much Lemos weight tonight? 141.
But what I'm saying is that they didn't think that Keyshawn Davis was ready at 140 to even fight a Lemos. Then they wasn't ready for Keyshawn Davis and the Teofimo Lopez. They brought the man down. He's been on 140 pounds his whole career.
All right, I hear what you're saying.
Wait. They brought him down. I'm not taking anything away from Keyshawn Davis' performances. I love the performance. And you already know in this. And put it this way, I've been supporting Keyshawn Davis longer than a lot of people in this community.
That's facts.
So, but they brought down Lemos to 135. So Keyshawn could have that advantage, but his team felt like, nah, you ain't gonna get us. Then this ain't a title fight. We're going to fight where we want to fight. That's how I felt that Limonada's team thought.
Listen, they shouldn't have brought him down a weight. And just off the record, before the haters start talking crazy, everybody knows I'm a Teo supporter. If Teo fights Keyshawn Davis, I'm rooting for Teo. And I'm picking Teo. I'm not going to lie.
But those conversations have no substance right now. Those conversations have no substance right now. What has substance today? Has Keyshawn Davis put himself on the map at 135-pound division? Now let's talk about that. If we got all these great fighters, let's talk about the top boys at 135 right now. How do you rank them? We got Lomachenko, who's still Lomachenko is still the top dog for me somehow. And then we got Gervonta Tank Davis, who is performing in his performances, and he's showing that he's still a solid guy. So we got then Shakur Stevenson, which is a top dog, right? So we already got 3 guys which are already there with proven some substance, with 2 of them with more substance. Then we got William Zepeda, right? So that's already 4 guys, 4 solid opponents that Keyshawn has to fucking figure out how he's going to get through up to that level. Then, after William Zepeda, who is it? Who is after William Zepeda, bro?
Muratala.
Right. So then we still haven't talked about Keyshawn. We got Kid Austin still in the fucking there. He's there.
I don't got Kid Austin ahead of Keyshawn. Nope.
I'm just saying, he's right there. In fact, he's more ready for a world title. He's meant to have a world title.
He's right now. He's in a better position to get the Tank fight than Keyshawn.
Because he looked like food. Because he looked like food his last fight. That's why.
So
no, I'm sorry. Even the rankings.
Yeah, the rankings we're talking.
Keyshawn got a better resume than Kid Austin.
Look. I just mentioned to you 6 fighters, low nose boxing. Keyshawn Davis is not even hit the top 5 yet.
So why would you say that? When Teo, he needs, when I'm saying, go ahead, go get that Bud fight, whatever. You like, no, he needs to stay at 140 and clean out 140.
Because he didn't prove to be the dominant guy in his division.
Davis got to do at 135. You tell me. Because you want him to go to 140. He ain't even he's not even entertaining 140. Why?
I think people forget about, Punch, people forget about Andy Cruz as well in the 135-pound division, bro. They forget about Andy Cruz.
He's not active enough. They need to get more fights.
People know, and when we talk about Keyshawn Davis, people gonna talk about Andy Cruz, and Keyshawn Davis can't never avoid that. He can never avoid that.
So what you're saying, Punch, he has to put that fight in the professionals with him soon.
He got to, because that's his rivalry.
Nemesis.
No, nobody in the professional level is his rivalry. That's his rivalry. That's his nemesis, right? But
that's his nemesis. Yeah,
and he's at 135 as well.
I gotta give Keyshawn his flowers though. He really came into a fighter today. He sold out his crowd. He represented himself pretty strong, and he closed the show. And I gotta give him that.
Exactly. That shows a lot. That shows that he can perform under pressure.
He did what you're supposed to do.
And not only that, he did something that a lot of fighters don't do. He called somebody out in the ring instead of tweeting. He called Tank out in the ring. He did some old school shit we used to see James Toney and Hector Camacho and those guys do after you knock somebody out. And I believe the call out was real. And I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's not a clout chaser. Because at first I was thinking he was clout chasing. Only thing is with the Theo thing, I wish he would have moved to 140 and fought somebody up there, Lemos at 140, because,
Sandor Martin was free.
Yeah, Sandor Martin's free. But, like I said before, man, either way, he deserves a shot, whether it's Teo or whether it's Tank. He deserves a shot. The Teo fight, I want that as a fan, as a storyline. As I want to see my favorite fighter get it back in blood with somebody that allegedly put hands on his father. I want to see Teo get that get back.
That's real. And if I never, to be honest, that was the first time I ever heard Keyshawn that he put his hands on.
Maybe they jumped him, Punch. Maybe they jumped him, bro.
That was the initial for years ago. but it was Coach Kimura that put his hands on Teofimo Lopez Sr.
Regardless, you claiming you put your hands on my father, I want blood. Nigga.
Yeah. I think I'm not saying that I want to see the fight. I think I would like to see the fight, but
that's that. He deserves it. We've seen fights in the past, and you know me, I'm gonna go in my historian bag right now. Salvador Sanchez took on Azuma Nelson.
Don't go to your historian because when
no,
we talk
no,
about
no.
don't go to your historian. You know why? Because when we talk about boxing today, then you sound the casual. You be like, oh, belts don't matter to me. The only drama and storyline. But then you want to go back to the past and talk about this little history thing. Nah, don't make a correlation. You got to keep it consistent. You're gonna give me this history talk, then bring it to the present.
What I'm saying, yeah, I'm bringing it to the present. Azuma Nelson at the time only had 13 fights. Azuma Nelson, yeah, but Teo's performances haven't earned the Bud fight. That's a difference. And you said it yourself, bro. If he would have crushed Steve Claggett inside 3 rounds, like
what happened? But then what happened? How did Bud perform versus Mashramov?
One time out of 20, 30 something fights.
How did Bud? You talking about? But look, damn, you're contradicting yourself because now you're talking about. What have you done for me lately? You came to the panel and said, "What have you done for me lately?" But now you don't want to do it with Bud. So you tell us how Bud performed versus Mashramov.
Bud's performance did not earn the Canelo fight. I'll say that. Same way.
It evens it out. It bring that back to okay. Teo's call out is right. If he would have knocked him, yes. Because you like the way he put, and
it brought it down. It brought it down.
I think the same. You got to keep the same apply to Teo then, because Teo's performance definitely didn't show that he needs a Bud fight.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You're right.
Same
That's
thing for
what I'm
him.
saying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he said, and I said okay, and I did a video. I said not acceptable, but we're living off Teofimo Lopez performance with, and it's not that it was a bad performance. It's that he just beat up a guy that nobody knew. It's not that his performance that was bad. It was that he didn't knock out Steve Claggett, a person that had 7 losses.
Yes, but guy with 7 losses, they don't expect Teofimo to go that far with it.
Is that he didn't knock out Steve Claggett.
No, it was more than that, bro. It was more than that. I watched that fight again the other day. He was boxing and moving around being slick, and he got hit too much in that fight. I'm sorry.
He got hit a lot.
He got hit a lot. That wasn't even good.
Was only 10-0, never fought nobody, and arguably he lost. Bud Crawford lost the fight.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Yeah. Well, my energy is the same. Bud Crawford performance doesn't get him a Canelo fight, but it doesn't make it even. It means stay at 154. That's what it means. And with Teo, it means stay at 140. That's what it means. Teo needs to stay at 140 or take on the young guy Keyshawn. Bud needs to stay at 154 or take on the young guy in boots. Forget about Canelo for Bud.
So Keyshawn needs to stay at 135 because he hasn't earned nothing like Bud and Teo.
Teo will get a pass for it because of the way Keyshawn looked.
No,
and the story.
No, it's not. You don't get a pass for it. No, you don't get a pass.
The storyline, bro. The story. Listen, like I said, if somebody's
get a pass.
If somebody's running around, if I'm in a sport, right? If somebody's running around saying stuff, talking about putting hands on my father, I want to fight you. So, and then on top of that, you're a fighter that people look at as a threat. So they're hyping him up now. So why not kill the hype? And then you say you want to fight I don't want to repeat the word he said, but you know what he said. Well, here's one that's stepping up to the plate. Fight him.
But he's not stepping up to the plate.
He is. He's on the same side of the fence, bro.
He's not stepping up to the plate. That's what we're talking about. He's not.
What you want to do? Swing on him in person?
He wants 140. If you're calling out 140, what you doing at 135? What are you doing there? What are you doing there? If it's not clout, what is Keyshawn Davis doing at 135? He's never gonna fight Shakur Stevenson, right? He's not gonna get the tank fight. He's not acknowledging the Andy Cruz. What the hell is he doing at 135 low nose boxing?
I don't know. That's my only gripe with it. That's my only gripe. Right. This should have been at 140.
You saying that he not clout, but that's look like a clout to me.
Because
Keyshawn said that he made 133 and it's easy for him to make 135. You don't want to go at 140.
Maybe he's trying to keep himself in position to fight Branchek, whatever his name is, in case he can get the fight at 140.
That's the plan.
All right, let me ask you a question then. If he fights Branchek next, wins the belt, and then says, I want to move to 140, go straight to a champion, would you accept that?
I got to accept it because what does Dennis got? What belt he got?
I don't know what belt he got. He got a belt.
WBO. So guess what you can do with the WBO?
All right, say no more. Say no more.
All right.
Say no more. Let's put that fight as a barrel. Let him fight Branchek. Now with our guy Teo, who does he fight next to keep active, assuming he fixes things with Top Rank? I don't want to hear Ryan, because Ryan is on suspension. And Ryan is a circus act.
Ryan
No.
Why not? I mean, Ryan Garcia is back in 6 months, bro. This shit is going fast. It's only 6 months.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a 140 fight. That's gonna be a 147 fight.
Doesn't matter.
And you like belts, right? That's not even gonna be for a belt.
He already got the belts.
It's a payday.
Keyshawn doesn't got the belt. Well, we're talking about earning and what do you have? Teofimo Lopez already got.
Ryan's going for a stay busy fight in between. So what does this guy do in between? All right. Ryan's going for a stay busy fight though. So what does Teo do? Stay busy or he goes wait for Ryan?
If I could get the Ryan Garcia fight, I'll wait for it. If I could get the Ryan Garcia fight, I'll wait for it. If I'm not gonna get the Ryan Garcia fight, I mean, he's not gonna be fighting this year anyway. So you're looking at a January, February fight. And who's at 140 right now that could give him the fight? He should wait for Jack Catterall. I don't think he's gonna wait. That's not gonna happen.
That's not as much as I said that he should clean out the division. I still want that, but due to the politics, due to being realistic because of politics, Jack Catterall fight's not gonna happen. Raul Valenzuela fight. That's another mess they needs to clean up.
Let me tell you something. Teofimo would rather fight first. I got a George Campbell like Devin Haney before he looks behind himself.
As much as I would like the George Kambosos fight, and I always talked about it, the problem with that fight is that, man, if it wasn't for that Lomachenko ass whooping, bro, like Lomachenko would destroy him. Like, you gotta outdo that, bro.
Yeah, but it's almost like what you was trying to say is the right thing to do for fight Keyshawn, because Keyshawn did that to his dad. But for Teo, the Kambosos fight is for mental clarity.
I mean, I'm okay with that if that's gonna be a stay busy fight, but like Ness said, because I was on this panel and I was advocating for that fight. What Ness said made sense, but even though I didn't want to believe it, Ness said that's like putting a banana peel in front of him, and he could potentially lose that fight and lose the Ryan fight. Because let's say Kambosos gets in his head, right? And I'm not saying Kambosos beats him, but that's a fight that there's not a lose. Like that's a bad. Like he has to do like
just out of consequence. Was this fight with Keyshawn and Lemos had any drug RADA tested? Just ask me. I'm gonna ask you.
I don't know. I'm
just
if he fights Kambosos next, he has to do him like he did Diego Magdaleno, or it's a flop. There's no in between. There's no in between. It can't be close.
That's what it is with Teo. The Teo that he did it so early that everything he can't go 12 no more. So
it's not about he can go 12. You got to do that with Kambosos. You still with
Lomachenko. You're talking about with Kambosos.
With Kambosos, you got to do him like Magdaleno.
You got to.
You have to. It can't even be a Claggett fight. It can't even be a Pedro Campos. It got to be. You got to go in there and do like you do Magdaleno. You got to do like you did. Let me tell you something, bro. And I hate to say this because it's my favorite fighter. The inconsistency started since the Nakatani fight. He was never the same. It was up and down. What I mean by that, it was up and down since the Nakatani fight. Before that, let me tell you, if he would have been beating dudes,
consecutive great wins.
If he would have been, listen, if he would have continued with the Magdaleno type performances, and I gotta hold him to that standard because he's that type of fighter. He would have been a big star.
Look, it's hard to say all that. Yeah, I thought about the same thing, Punch. But I realized with Teofimo is too unpredictable because the problem with Teofimo is he had the biggest win of his life that most fighters wouldn't do it at the time that he did it and beat the pound for pound great Lomachenko. That's hard to beat now. Yeah. So when my thing was, could he do that performance again? Then he proved me wrong when he did that to Josh Taylor. So the problem with Teofimo, I can't write him off. You can't. Because I still need to see if you give him the best, can he do this, what he's been doing again and again? But problem is he lets himself down.
Exactly.
And then he does so great.
He kills his own momentum, bro.
He is his own worst enemy. But again, you can't write him off. If you put him against the best guys at 140, you got to give Teofimo the fucking the ace, the favorite.
Absolutely. Listen,
you can't write Teofimo off in any way, bro.
Nobody's questioning that. And I believe that.
I think this is also what it is. Every time when a good fighter gets a great win, what's the next fight? It's usually a homecoming fight. It's usually that fight to celebrate the big win that you had, right? So the Kambosos was supposed to be that fight, but he failed in that fight. The Josh Taylor fight, After that, then now is your homecoming fight. They gave him the Super Bowl fight, right? The Super Bowl. He the one that did all the making of the show. He put a lot of creative input into it and things of that nature. But then that fight was right. So it's like when, okay, you're back, we're watching you, and then it's like the fans like, what? See, because they don't know you're gonna beat Lomachenko. You're the underdog. So now this is a special, he's special, and then it's like, what happened with Kambosos? Same thing with y'all saying that he's back. Yo, can't wait to see his next fight. Then
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's hot. That's why he's too unpredictable. Teofimo Lopez, he's hot and cold. Teofimo's hot and cold.
Your Punch, I don't understand where it comes from because let me tell you something. Duran and James Toney used to be like that too. There's performances in James Toney and Duran's career where they didn't perform that good, but those guys was out of shape. I don't understand it with this dude.
Bro, it's a lot of them like that. Not it's a
no, but I don't understand. What I don't understand, Punch, it's not like he's not in shape though. That's my thing. It's not like he's not in shape. It's different when you got guy he's part of.
Hagler was like that. He was looked like he was the best in shape fighter in that era. Hagler was like that.
No, but listen, Hagler lost early in his career, but he
lost early though.
He avenged it. Yeah, but he was icing shit though. He was different. Hagler was
he still lost.
Yeah, but he was. The point is, he was icing everything moving. He was consistent. Duran wasn't that consistent at some times. The same thing with James Toney, but those guys wasn't always in shape. Teo, on the other hand, is always in shape.
A lot of these guys, a lot of these fighters had in between tough fights, questionable wins. It's all 90% of the legends have it. Andre Ward had these questionable wins as well. Everybody had it.
Not like this, bro. It's not. Is that
the career is finished? Is that because the career is finished and they're great? So now we are comparing a cemented legacy versus guys that's heading to their prime now. But bro, all these guys struggle.
After the lawyer wasn't having performances like this, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that what I'm saying, the Punch, the condition that he keeps himself in, because he's in great condition. It's not like you look at him, he's like, oh, he's out of shape. You can see why. No, he's in shape. I don't understand. I don't know if it's mental. I don't know what it is. But if he was to follow up the Loma win, he would have smoked. Let's say he would have smoked Kambosos. He would have smoked all them other guys afterwards. Right now, he probably would have been on pay-per-view because you made it. You said it on your show himself. He killed his momentum, and then with that retirement, with the Josh Taylor fight, you know what I'm saying? When he said he retired, he killed his momentum. And it's not that he's avoiding guys, because to his credit, he tried to get the Subriel fight. He tried to get the Devin fight. He tried to get the Jose Ramirez fight. He even tried to get the Kambosos rematch at 140. Those guys ducked him. You know what I'm saying? Those guys ducked him, so he had to end up getting stuck with the Jermaine Ortiz fight. You know, but it's like consistency. The problem, the gift and the curse of performing to the level of your competition is, if you keep performing that way, you're going to eventually lose to somebody that's not on your level. That's the scary part about it. When you fight the guy that's not on your level, you got to get him out of there, bro.
But it's like Punch Drunk Boxing just said, yeah? Teofimo Lopez, he'd been given that opportunity as well. You can't say he hasn't. They did give him the red carpet. They gave him the Super Bowl. They gave him what he needed, and in the substance, right? Because the man has proved that he can do things when the times are right. But when the time came and the lights came down, it went dead performance. So what that does for Teofimo, it takes away a lot of shine from him, and it really doesn't help him in any way, because that's the time that he's got to fucking perform.
Yeah.
He don't do it. And he don't do it. And not once, Punch, but twice.
And then also this, like I understand 100% his frustrations and stuff like that, but it's timing is everything when you letting out those frustrations with the powers that be to actually invest in your fights. You know what I'm saying? Like going after the powers that be, like every time, publicly every time, then those people that's working, they don't want to work. They don't want to put the extra effort in promoting you and coming out with graphics and social media and stuff like that, because you're always at odds with them. Always at odds. It's been like that for years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, it's
Nobody
crazy.
I bet nobody like 90% of the people probably in Top Rank don't like him.
Yo, brothers, I gotta sign off, man. Y'all have a great night. Pleasure on the family.
Huh? August calling you up.
Jackie Hernandez calling me now. I'm messing with y'all.
Hey yo.
Yeah, have a good one. God
Stop
bless.
all that, yeah. Trump's in power.
Follow me on YouTube, Low Nose Boxing. Your rap, I haven't been on your panel in a while because you be having your hours. It's weird, bro. You be doing shows when I'm sleeping at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Man,
Eastern
you're
time.
not ready for boxing. Boxing's 24/7. Boxing don't sleep.
Let me ask you a question.
Boxing don't sleep, bro. We are on this shit like military, like Donald Trump, bro.
Yo, real quick before I go,
you guys are all sleeping, lazy out there because Kamala Harris has fucked your head up.
Yo, let me ask you a question real quick. Is it true?
You guys are forgetting shit like Biden. Go ahead.
Yo, let me ask you a question. It's true that you were HLD having a crush over Clarissa Shields?
Yeah. You already know HLD and what he's like. He's the biggest hater in the world of mine, so you know that, bro. Anytime we see him, remember when HLD's best performance was he starts screaming to Teofimo, "Don't speak to Rapstar. He's not a supporter. He had a fight with your dad." Do you remember HLD was screaming to Teofimo, "Don't speak to Rapstar. He's not one of us." Who the fuck wants to be one of you? Remember that? He was telling Teo. And Teo was laughing, bro. I came over there, didn't even speak to Teo. Came straight there to curse that fucking tranny. And Teo was thinking,
shout out to HLD.
Yo, do you remember that day, Punch? And Teofimo was laughing. Teofimo, and you said, "Yo, these guys are like that." And Teo went, "Nah, I like it. Carry on." Do you remember that?
You still owe me your money, man.
Yeah.
You still owe me
that
money.
We know you're a big supporter of fucking people like Kamala Harris, man. So we know you in HLD.
Get out of here, man.
Later, bro.
God bless you up, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah, no, Punch. I think, it is true, though. Boxing is living the moment, and Keyshawn Davis gave everybody the moment. You can't take that away from him, bro.
Nah, yeah, man. That's what these fighters got to do now, man. That's what it is. What it is, man. You got to, and also you got to feed the network. These networks are leaving boxing. You know what I'm saying? These fighters got to, they gotta be having statements on a regular basis, man. They depend on Teofimo Lopez to send that statement. They depended on Shakur Stevenson as well. They depending in that on Keyshawn Davis. They was depending on it with Jared Anderson. Xander Zayas, he's winning, but he's also not making these type of statements. So right now in the current state is Inoue. He's holding it down in terms of performance and statements right now. Inoue. But we know that he's in a co-promotion deal. And now you got this performance of Keyshawn Davis that I feel like a lot of people are going to be talking about in the last couple of days. And they're going to also compare when, say, like, for example, Devin Haney was complaining about Ryan Garcia coming overweight and then blaming that on overweight as well. Look how he performed versus Lemos that came in 6 pounds over. And look what he did to him in the second round. So on the end of the day, sometimes skill pay the bills. And when you got a punch, hey, those 6 pounds don't mean shit.
So what do you think about Kid Austin? Like, a lot of people are going with the time now. And not long ago, people had Kid Austin ahead of Keyshawn Davis. And just because of these performances in the last few weeks, a lot of people are giving Keyshawn Davis the upper hand against Kid Austin now. How do you feel about that?
I feel like there's a competition. You got to compete. If your name is attached to another name, then that was the Kid Austin performed. What was it? The week before, it was good. He got dropped. He got back up. But then Keyshawn Davis was linked to Kid Austin, second round KO versus the best opponent in both of these guys' resume.
So do you think Kid Austin is ahead of Kid Austin now?
Nah, I think that they're in the same level, but a little bit. I like Keyshawn Davis' resume better.
So you think Keyshawn Davis is a better fighter than Kid Austin?
I'm not gonna say better fighter. I think it's a different fighter right now. I think Keyshawn Davis got more. I think Keyshawn Davis is older, got the more experience. He's been in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I think he got better reps. I think he got better I think right now he has better experience. I think they got different type of skill set. You know, I think that a Kid Austin got more layers to his game, but we don't know yet how elite all those levels, right? Let's say like when we talk about, let's say like a Floyd Mayweather, he got athleticism, defense, offense, could work on the inside, could work on the outside, but everything is at the highest level. Like you could have money footwork, but that doesn't mean you got the best pop or you got the best defense. So he's only 22 years old, just turned 22 years old. So I'm not seeing a finished product. Right now, I think that Keyshawn Davis got more experience, but I think that, you know, I think they both good. They're just different fighters, in my opinion. But I think that that Keyshawn got a better resume. So I think he's a little bit more proven than Kid Austin, especially with this one.
So you don't agree with Kid Austin's dad that we're far ahead of Keyshawn Davis right now in the one.
Not right now, not even in the rankings. No, it's not. They on the same. Think about it. They're in the same level. If Kid Austin is number 2 in the WBA, and Keyshawn Davis number 2 in the WBO, and top 3 in the WBC, and they're in this, and ranking wise, they're in the same level. They're both contenders now. So right now, they're in the same level. Moretaya is on the same level. You know what I'm saying? They're all on the same level right now.
Now, my other question is,
I think in names, now, if he's in that position, I want to see a better name for Kid Austin. I want to see a name that we recognize, because we recognize Lemos because his performance versus Richardson Hitchens, a lot of people felt that he was robbed. So that's a good, credible win. I mean, a credible name coming into the Keyshawn fight. Like right now for Kid Austin, I want to see a name that we recognize. Let's see that name. It don't have to be an elite fighter, but let's see a name that we recognize. Can we get Kid Austin versus Saul Abdullah? That retired Jorge Linares, but before lawsuit or Devin Haney. Can we see that fight? He's back in the rankings, and he's top 5. I forgot in which ranking, but he's a top 6 fighter.
Not a fan-friendly fighter, though. Not everybody's not talking about that guy, though, is it?
But put it this way, look, okay, about Kid Austin versus Edu de los Santos.
That's a good fight.
And look at the ranking. Look, William Cepeda going to be fighting Shakur Stevenson. So Floyd's
problem is, though, would you want to risk these fighters to fight those guys who already don't bring much to the table but a name here and there, and then not take the biggest chance and wait to get the big world title?
So did Kid Austin make a statement when to fight Gervonta Tank Davis?
No.
So because William Cepeda going to be fighting Shakur Stevenson through the WBC, so they're going to move. If you look at it, they're going to move. Look what, if you see the screen. So William Cepeda is number 1, but he's going to fight through the WBC, Shakur Stevenson, in February. So Kid Austin is going to move up, and Edu de los Santos is going to move up. Look at Andy Cruz. So I think Floyd Schofield versus Edu de los Santos, who people felt that gave Shakur Stevenson a run for his money, right? And beat him worse than Shakur Stevenson. That's the statement right there. Beat Edu de los Santos worse than Shakur Stevenson and gain that pure hype back. If he could stop Edu de los Santos, Dominican, he has Dominican bloodline as well. That could be a good fight. Put that shit on the East Coast. Edu de los Santos versus Kid Austin. I want to see that fight. That's the realistic fight. No hype fight. That's the realistic fight right there. What you think?
I don't know. I think it's a risk for way less rewards.
Gary Cully
right now.
Maxie Hugh.
You're giving Maxie huge.
Nah, but Gary Cully going to be fighting him.
Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking with Kid Austin. What about Michelle Rivera?
Michelle Rivera is at 140.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that's
135. I
that's
would
the
like to
most
see Kid
realistic
Austin.
fight.
You know what would make it happen now? If you really want to know the truth, if you really want that tank fight, yeah? Who really wants that tank fight? Take Frank Martin. Show me what you can do with Frank. You show me what you can do with Frank Martin, then maybe you might get the opportunity to fight Tank. Because that's a common opponent.
Yeah.
I like to see that, to be honest. But I had this thing in my mind, it was going to be on my live. But I'll talk about it quickly anyway. So my thing is, with Teofimo Lopez, yeah, we've seen ups and downs anyway. My thing was going to be on my live. Will Teofimo ever become a superstar? Now, why I say that is because there was a verge that Teofimo really was coming up and looking like he was going to be one of the stars of boxing. And when I say a guy who's going to get to the next level, it's like you all get there, but can you get to the next place? And my question is to you, Punch, after everything you've seen, because when years ago you didn't see all this fuckery coming ahead, do you think Teo can still en route to becoming a superstar, or will he just be a fighter now that will reach the status of a star?
I think he could be a superstar.
You still think he can be a superstar?
Yeah, I think he could be a superstar. Still early in his career. Now he's 27
What
years.
does he need to do to be a superstar?
The only thing that Teofimo Lopez is missing right
So
now.
you're saying Teofimo can be a mini Canelo?
He could if he ranks
Are
up.
you sure?
If he ranks up some good wins, if he ranks up some and be consistent at the performances at the highest level, yeah.
See, the problem is at first he was leading that way.
Think about it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I always bring that time. Around this time, 27 years old, Floyd Mayweather was beating up Chop Courtney. So if I would have told you that Floyd Mayweather would be the biggest superstar at this time, I don't think a lot of people will be like, yeah, he'll be a superstar. They'll be like, he'll be a star. But a superstar? No, but at that time, so I think that he got time to be that superstar. But
yeah, but that's a big status to take. And I don't know if Teo can. How old is he now? 27, right?
27.
27 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about his is not getting the fights that we wanted to see with him lately. And for him now, he's going back and forth with his promotion. I don't know if this guy, Teofimo Lopez, and I'm going to be real, that Teofimo that I saw back in the day, he had some different kind of aura about him. Things have changed in that man's mental state and the way that he approaches himself in the game now. I don't know if he's bitter with a lot of things which have happened in the sport of boxing around him, and he feels like he's been downplayed and he's been, put on the side a little bit. I don't know if that's affected him, but I just don't see the same guy. And I feel like this guy, Teofimo, is looking just for big fights at this moment just to get his name back. But the guy he didn't need to chase no one. He's that guy.
I think at this point, whatever issue he has with his promotional company, I think at this time now, is just keep it behind the scenes, in my opinion. Keep it behind the scenes, because at a certain point, all right, the fans are like, you always complaining. Yeah, nobody likes, even if it's all right, even if you got a point, this consistent complaint about the promotional company and his relationship and not getting paid, and it's getting to the point where now it's getting annoyed from the fans.
See, the problem is, Punch,
it's one thing. It's one thing to, you could complain, you could bark about something, right? And cool, and people understand. Some people understand, some people don't give a damn. But if it's not getting the majority support of it, then you have to adjust and say, all right, I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say it. Nobody got my back. I'm not getting the type of support that's needed and stuff like that. The same thing with the call outs. He's doing the race bait, and it's cool. But it's only cool if the fans are desperately calling for the fight. Nobody, you know what they saying? Teo shouldn't get the fight because of this guy he's racist, so the black shouldn't give him a fight and give him a chance to earn money. It's not getting the attention of, yo, Bud Bedrick, now I gotta fight. Yo, Tank, what you gonna do? Fight. Nobody's shaming Tank to fight Teo. Nobody's shaming Bud to fight Teo. So now Teo just looking at saying that things that is on eventually, it would just only hurt his brand.
See, the problem is though, he had that opportunity.
Unless people wanted to fight.
See, he had the opportunity to fly, to reach the skies, and he knew it. See, Teofimo knew it, that he could be that guy at some point. And where he missed the opportunity, and you remember when you was telling me the insides of the business of Teofimo, you said, watch, if Teofimo keeps this right, rap star, he gonna be, and then what did Top Rank say? They even vouch what you said to me, that he gonna be a pay-per-view fighter. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Right? He was meant to get a major deal with them it was meant to be 2 pay-per-view fights if he had carried on, and he carried on winning and did his thing, right? But when he lost to Cambosis, I don't know what happened to his reconstructing his contract, but he never was able to reach to the standards where they were going to push him. They stand behind him as a brand and blow him up. Do you understand? They didn't do that for him, right? After. So somewhere along the line, he never got that boost after the Loma fight because he lost to Cambosis then, and that fucked him up bad. But I believe the Josh Taylor fight should have made Teofimo's value within Top Rank to say, okay, we got him back now. We can push his brand, right? So I don't know where it's gone wrong for him. I see it going wrong for him because of George Cambosis, if you ask me.
I think look.
He that loss has hurt him still today.
Look, sometimes you gotta acknowledge what people is willing to pay for, what the network would like, what you know what I'm saying. Remember after the fight with Lomachenko, after that, what did Top Rank wanted? After the Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, what the Top Rank wanted? They wanted a rematch. They wanted
Teofimo.
Yeah, they wanted Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez rematch. That's what
Top rematch.
He'll say, I ain't never gonna give him a rematch because if he would have beat me, he was never gonna give me a rematch.
So he went against the grain.
But if you look back, if I fight Lomachenko after my win, after $4.3 million, 4.3 million views, ESPN, the most watched, and then I get a Lomachenko when everything opens up. How much how much would have been in Madison Square Garden?
So what you're saying is he didn't study that opportunity properly.
I think sometimes ego gets sets in place, and you got to also understand that, hey, the business also is working in your behalf. What he said about how they feel after the Joe Camboso fight. If they was with Top Rank, the politics of boxing would have got him that victory. So you know what it is. So you know that your investors will protect you as well. You're one of the highest investors. Yeah, after especially the Lomachenko fight, they're looking at you like one of the top. You're the top 3 guy in Top Rank with Tyson Fury, you, Terrence Bud Crawford at the time. You're top 3. But they didn't want to pay you after the after the Lomachenko fight with the George Camboso fight. They didn't bid on the fight. They couldn't protect you, and then you couldn't protect yourself.
So like I said, after the Cambosis fight, he hasn't really.
But then when he got the Josh Taylor fight and he won, that's when the world of boxing was on he had the world of boxing that night in the palm of his hand. And what he did,
he retired.
He retired is, even though I understand, it hurt that momentum. It did hurt the momentum because now everybody was talking about, even his haters had to be humble. But then when you give them, he's not really retired. Oh, he's just couching. He's not really. Then the whole people got unfocused.
Well, we're gonna have to see now in the next few years after a few years, does he miss the boat, or does Teofimo Lopez rise to the next level and then builds that audience the way he wants and gets himself to the next level of boxing, or does he just stay at a plateau?
I'll say this, man. Not everything is you gotta take accountability and responsibility for your career as well. As much as you want them to take accountability and responsibility for moving you. It's not only top. I don't think that it's only Top Rank's fault that, you know, and the Sando Martin fight, he didn't get a lot of numbers in there. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that you're just not driving, or you don't have a base. It seems like, but I think he could have had a base if we would have just kept on fighting in New York. Just keep on fighting in New York.
I mean, he's from what I'm learning about Teofimo and learning about all these different races or cultures within the Latino race, is you got so many different people that have a big fan base, like the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and all that. But he comes from Honduras, so I don't know how do they rock with him like that. And the American fans, they're like hit and miss with him. So is he the odd identity in America, or what? What's going on with that, with Teofimo not gathering a major fan base?
I don't. To be honest, I don't
Don't
know.
the Mexicans rock with him?
I think a lot of Latinos relate to Teofimo Lopez. I think that I think he gets supported by every Latino. You know what I'm saying? But it's like region. Why they put Keyshawn Davis in Virginia? He sold 10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
In his hometown. Same thing with Jerry Anderson, the 8,000 in Ohio. Put these guys in their hometown. Keep Teofimo Lopez in New York. He said, "Oh, he don't want to fight in New York. He wanted to fight in Cat. Stay in damn New York, man." And then when it's time you get those big fights, then you go to Vegas. The fight with Jermaine Ortiz in Vegas, no. And it was a Super Bowl, so I understood it. But let's say if it wasn't the week of the Super Bowl, that fight is in New York because he's from Massachusetts and you got New York ties. Everything should be in New York. Be the king of New York. Your best win versus Richard Comey, New York. Your other best win versus Josh Taylor, New York. Your loss, but it was still a great fight. Everybody gave him that fight a standing ovation, even when he lost. I was there. Everybody was clapping. Everybody was up. They loved the fight. He didn't love the result, but they loved the fight. Stay in New York, man.
I mean, he's got people calling him out. He still brings value to the table. He's got a belt. There's a few grudge matches out there that people will be so interested in. I can see him making a lot of money and actually elevating himself in the fight with Devin Haney. Now, whether the Haneys are serious that they want Teofimo, they've been going everywhere saying they want Teofimo Lopez, right? I've seen you debating them that they said that they offered Teofimo a fight with Turkey Al Sheikh. The problem is Turkey's called everybody else's name, but not Teofimo. I haven't heard that yet. He's called out most fighters, but Teofimo's name. Now, are the Haneys really serious? And I think they are in some respect. Maybe not next, but I think they got a lot to gain if they get the Teofimo fight, because Teo's got the medals right now, and it's a grudge match.
He should have been back in the ring, man. He should have been back in the ring. Should have been back in the ring, and he would have had 3 fights this year. Would have had 3 fights this year. Probably 4 if we would have got September and then get December date. Should have been back in the ring. Should have been back in the ring. You're not gonna be Flo Mayweather overnight. Get them $2 million, $3 million next. Get the $2 million September, another $2-3 million. Who gives a fuck? Just stay.
Do you think Top Rank's pissed off with him because they've offered him fights, but he's not taking them?
If they wanted him at September 27, yeah, man.
You think they've been offering him fights?
Yo, in the end of the day,
is he being difficult? Is Teo being difficult? Let's just be real. Is he the difficult one? Because everybody said that the Lopez are fucking hard to work with, bro.
If that's what it looks like. I mean, there's 2 sides of the story, but I'm saying, like, yo, just keep you still, if you sign a contract, you still have to obey that contract too. I also respect people that sign contracts and obey the contract as well. You know?
Do you think people are fucking talking in his head and they've changed his brain, thinking that they can do this for him and they can do that for him?
That happens to all of them. That happens to all of them. But it could be this. No, we could get you this. We could get you that. Hey, maybe with him and Canelo Alvarez, hey, I could get you this. You see, you never know. Maybe Canelo Alvarez and Tio got a plan. Maybe he got an investment.
Maybe others are fucking his head
maybe
up.
He got somebody to buy him out.
Maybe that's what fucks their heads up.
Let's not just because the result happened and he took an L to George Kambosos, let's not act like that move wasn't good. Going against the grain, he got credit because the purse bid was $6.2 million. That was a good move. If he would have been victorious, we'll be talking about this was the best in power move of this generation. What Tio did, but he lost. But if he would have won, that would have been his market. If he would have beat George Kambosos, his next payday can be nothing less than $5 million.
No, it could have been because they lost that bid with Triller. And then it went back down to the next highest bidder, which was in
he got $3.9 million.
3.8 or 3.9 million.
Exactly.
Which
so
out of the whole bid, Kambosos got 25%.
So then
so I reckon his value would have been up, like you said, if he had beaten up Kambosos.
Yeah, if he would have knocked out Kambosos.
So it comes back to the same thing I said. Kambosos' fight has fucking hurt Teofimo Lopez, even after all the greatness he's done after that.
Yeah.
And that's why he must feel sick. Why Teofimo feels sick in his head, right? Because he knows that he could have reached the highs. You know what I mean? And all your life you want to be this guy that can get to this place. And all of a sudden, it just kept him. Now, look, some people are happy where Tio is because not many people are making, after about a couple of million, they say they only take a 1.2, 1.3 million home. I get what you're saying. That's still a high-end fighter. It's not like he's a low-end. It's still a seven-figure paydays he's getting, bro. Right? But he was nearly going to hit to the level of being in a star that, like you said, a man that could be getting paid in different value. And I think that's hurting.
If Tio would have fought, look, Devin Haney is not fighting till next year. Ryan Garcia is suspended. Gervonta Davis not going to be fighting this year, right? If Teofimo Lopez would have done his thing in September, whoever, knock him out, look great. Then he got another, then he does the December Heisman night. That's his night, traditionally. Then he would have been more relevant than these guys because he would have been active. So now, Devin is not active. Ryan is not fighting. Tank, we don't know when he's going to fight. They postponed the fight probably. And then Tio, we don't know when you're going to fight. So the core that we've been pumping for so long, these guys are not fighting in the end of the year. Tio should have been the one like, all right, man, I'm going to steal the spotlight because none of y'all active right now. Let me fight right here. Let me knock this guy out. Keep on building my pocket. But when ego sets in place, I'd be like, keep fighting, bro. Let's go, man. Forget about that shit, man. As much, the more that you fight, the more your contract is going to run out. It's going to run out. Just fight. Get this thing out the way. They're not going to lose.
Did you not speak to Eddie Hearn yesterday when you were speaking to Eddie Hearn? Did you not ask him if he's interested with Jack Catterall and Teofimo?
Nah, I asked that. I asked that.
Because I've heard that they're interested in Teofimo Lopez because they want to get Jack Catterall a title shot.
He should be active, man. Should be active. This was the perfect year. And he said in the beginning of the year that he will fight 4 times. But
so how many times he fought this year?
Twice.
Oh yeah, 2 performances with Jermaine Ortiz.
Jermaine Ortiz and so you had to get another one. Had to get another one in. Right now, we living off relevancy, man. This boxing shit, you don't, and especially dates. Yo, I'm gonna say it like this: the world of sport don't need boxing. ESPN don't need boxing. Nobody needs boxing in America. So you gotta take the dates. Take it. Take advantage. Be who you are. The takeover. Take the fuck over. Take over. That's what I'm looking. That's what I want him to do.
Yeah, but before he had that mentality, now he don't want to do that, bro. He wants to take over the business. He don't want to take over that way anymore. He don't want to. He don't want to go and do all that. You can see it. He wants to be smart now. He'd rather fucking stay back and say, "I'm gonna get $5 million fight. Find me that fight." He's got his brain is gone there, bro.
You gotta wait for the fight.
Well, he's gonna say, "Give me that fight."
What,
so whether they're gonna try and find it through Turkey Al Sheikh and Haney, or whether they're gonna try and see how much Eddie Hearn's gonna pay for Jack, that makes him now looking for the highest bidder, which is not a good place to be in. But I feel like that's where he is.
Look at that. Devin had a chance to fight Sando Martin, right?
Yeah.
No, he had a chance to fight Liam Paru, right?
Yeah, but Devin, I can't blame. He's just been for a big fight.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm just making the correlation that there's fights out there, but because y'all want money, then y'all don't fight, or y'all want a certain amount of money, y'all don't fight. Then it just pushes y'all back. In the end of the day, this is boxing. This is your job. This is your relevancy right here.
These fighters, these young guys, right? They don't understand how to go back a couple of steps to come back 10 times stronger. Now, reason why I say that, they can't be convinced in the business triangle, yeah? You know where the older guys in the generations, they understood. You got 2 million for the 5 million for this fight. You know, things ain't going great now. Now you got to be on 2 million on this fight. But these young guys, they're not willing to accept that anymore. Because you paid them that much, they want this kind of value, bro. They don't want to go back in money. They feel like it's hard work for the same fight. Their mindset is different to the way other fighters used to be back in the day.
Well, then they lose out in relevancy.
You know, you should know that. You used to speak to fighters. You used to do advising for fighters.
But guess what?
You even know how fucking hard they are when to convince them to just take this money so they can get more later. They don't want to listen to you, bro.
You know what it is? They know it all.
Yeah, they know too much. And you try and speak to Teofimo. This is who Teofimo thinks he is. He thinks he's Don King now, bro. You don't need no one. That attitude.
But the thing is, I'm not saying that what he's saying is not legitimate. It's legitimate, but sometimes everything is not perfect, but you still gotta work. You still gotta keep it consistent. Canelo Alvarez wasn't happy, but still kept fighting, kept consistent until he got in a position where, and you know when they get in that position, it's within their 30s. They're in that position. Look at Bud Crawford. It took him to beat Earl Spence to be in the position to now maneuver in the way that he wants to. He just got out the contract with Top Rank. It took him to 36, 35 years old. But now look at Bud. We're talking about Bud and Canelo. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying? You still got to put in the work. Even if you're frustrated, you still got to put in the work. Bud Crawford ain't hold out. Now imagine if you would have held out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if next year they're going to announce that Teofimo's bought his contract out and he's going with another major platform. I don't know.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. What I'm just saying is what I like is for him to be in the ring and take advantage of when these other guys are not in the ring. And because this is what it is. Like when we talk back in the days, and I said this before, the reason why these fighters, look at Julio Cesar Chavez, look at Hagler. They had hiccups in between those fights, but they fight so much that by the end of the year, they fought 6 times, and Chavez had 5 great performances. We're not caring about that bad performance that he had on the February or March. But these guys, if you don't have a great performance, the next time we see you in the ring is 6, 7, 8 months.
But I don't understand, right? That why is Teo not I mean, maybe I'm going to be quiet in this way because I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But even as Turkey Al Sheikh, he just announced, got a deal, and he's doing Riyadh season with Norway Inoue, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got Norway Inoue. He's got interest now with Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. I actually think Turkey might be the guy who can, if he brings Tio in, buys him out from Top Rank, or however he does the deal where Tio can get a better deal, maybe then Turkey can give him the bigger fights. Because what's Turkey about? Fight the biggest fights. What's Teofimo saying? I'll fight anyone, right? Maybe I think if that can, I mean, I'm just thinking, right? That should work if he can get to Turkey.
Take the Joseph Parker route. Joseph Parker kept fighting until he became, people believed in him again. But he kept on fighting 5 times in the span of 12 months. Heavyweight.
Hey, Punch, shall I be honest with you, bro? That Teofimo that you saw was so hungry, ready to fight all the time. You lost him, bro. You lost that Teofimo, bro. This Teofimo is different now. All right?
Nah,
yeah, he's different, bro. He ain't listening to none of that shit anymore. His mind is somewhere else, bro. I'm just feeling, I just see it different with Teo now, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think he gets appreciated too by the fans. It don't matter how many wins he got, but then you got to block that thing out too.
It's true. They don't appreciate him like that. Even the other promoters, they don't boost him up like that. But they call him out. They all want to fight him.
But then you call them out. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. We all got to take responsibility and accountability for our
if Teo's not that guy, yeah, Punch. Why would Bill Haney be arguing with you for 1 hour to say we want to fight Teo? Because Teo's not that guy, why is Eddie Hearn, Jack Catterall, first person they calling out is Teofimo?
He is that guy,
but they don't.
He is that guy. But the thing is, they don't. But he is that guy, but they don't like him, so they don't talk great and keep promoting him about. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Look he said. Look what he said about the zone. That the zone was gonna finish in just like Showbiz, just like Showtime. He talked shit about Eddie Hearn. It was Eddie Hearn's fault that he lost versus George Camboso. Talk shit about Top Rank. So you talking about these large entities? You think these guys are gonna be pumping you? You think these guys want to talk about you? Look at what with the Mark Crago. They talk shit about Mark Crago. Did Mark Crago even say, "Hey, Keyshawn, you was calling out Tio? Do you still want that fight?" Did the commentating talked about it? And then the commentators, the Timothy Bradleys of the world, he's on ESPN. Is he gonna talk about you? No, because you don't like him. He doesn't like you. The DAZN broadcaster, they ain't gonna talk about you because you talk shit about DAZN. But then be like, oh man, these guys don't talk about me, but you talk shit about them. But they got the power of the mic too. So he does. So he have said things in the past that these guys don't have to kiss his ass, don't have to show him love. And it is we all got to take accountability.
And you're so right, because if Tio was a very pleasant guy to work with and never had that much ego and never shit on the people that actually did back him up when they did, then maybe they would not be speaking about him in the way that he is. Because even when Eddie Hearn said at the time, "Nah, Tio's the man, I'm gonna back this fight," after they trashed Eddie Hearn, So again, anyone that boosts up Tio, like Edgar Berlanga in the early days when I saw Tio back in the day, used to come on your channel first and used to say, "Yeah, Edgar Berlanga's cool," and I used to see him really boosting it out with Edgar, showed him a lot of love. They trashed Edgar, bro, right? And I feel like Teofimo, I don't know if his dad's like that, Punch. You know them. Teofimo's dad looks like he's a one of a kind. He's a one-man show. He's got a one-man gang. That's the way he looks like, bro. And I feel like Tio's like that now, that they don't trust anyone. And anyone who comes close to them or tries to help them, They have fucking bit their fucking hands off, bro. So at the same time, the Lopez's can't fucking go on and shit on everybody and expect that everybody's gonna say, "Nah, man, that's my people. Nah, we're here to boost Tio. Nah, we want to see the good fights," because he also has a bad attitude. You know what I'm saying?
No, let's say. Remember, there was an interview. Remember, I think Mill City had an interview with Shakur Stevenson,
Yeah.
and Shakur Stevenson was bigging up Teofimo Lopez, bigging him up. Teofimo Lopez has an interview
And
with
he shit on Shakur.
and then he shits on Shakur. Like, yo, what? Shakur he's been pumping you up in the same week, and then you shit on him. Like, why? Same thing. Keyshawn, they got their pass, but remember, Keyshawn never said anything about the Teofimo Lopez situation. But then you shit on Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? Publicly, when they might have their past, but nobody knew the details in the forefront about the past. And then Tio, what he tells him in the press conference that time, he says, "Oh, I ain't like what you said because Keyshawn said that he has Bud beating Tio." He's like, "I ain't like that, but come on, Tio, that's Bud guys too. What you expect everybody to say that you gonna beat Bud?" You know what I'm saying?
I will say this though, Punch. Even
what about Rolly and Tio?
Yeah, he fucking shit on Rolly, bro.
When everybody shitted on all these fighters and all these, to be honest, Shakur didn't throw him under the bus. Keyshawn didn't throw him under the bus. Rolly didn't throw him under the bus. We all know that. These fighters didn't throw Teofimo Lopez under the bus, but he talked shit about them. So I even said that a lot. Then at some point, like, damn, could you get closer, Tio? These guys are looking like, yo, what's good? I don't know. He ain't here to make friends, though. That's what he said. He ain't here to make friends.
Yeah. So
do you like that element? Do people like that element? Because I want to see Keyshawn Davis fight Shakur Stevenson. I want to see the friend shit.
I also will say all that racial talk, yeah, it might give him a boost in getting some clout or people talking about him. But I think sometimes that don't even help him.
I think
because you know what, deep down inside, I'll tell you why. We all can see that he's not a racist. You know what I mean?
No, he's not.
Yeah,
but we know that he's trying to entice.
He's pushing a fight. He's pushing a fight.
He's trying to entice a fight. But if it's not a fight that people are calling for. Now think about it. If we was already talking about if 80% of the people would be like, yeah, Bud and Tio is good. And then Tio is saying all these antics. It's hyping the fight. Come on, Bud. But people are not asking for a fight. And people are not asking for the Tank fight. They're not shaming them. So it's not working. Tank have yet acknowledged you in terms of the comments that you made. You know what I'm saying? It's just not catching. So you have to adjust. At this point, you have to. It's not catching waves. And eventually they keep on go. Look, let's say the last interview that he had when he was talking about I beat two white boys, and I want to beat
a black guy.
Like, it didn't even get that much attraction. Like I think, all right, okay, that's it. Like, people don't want to. It's not creating the type of buzz that. So you don't want to keep on going that route, because then you don't know who else. You don't know if this endorsement deal, this company, you don't know. Now, is now it only the last thing, it looked like it just hurt him.
Yeah.
It really didn't affect a fight. It didn't make people say, oh, yo.
See, this is the problem I got. I remember a few years ago, I used to see a lot of black Americans and black people, they rock with Teofimo. But now that he keeps enticing this way, I feel like a lot of them have even backed off him.
Yeah. And the thing is, they're not backing off him to see a fight. They backing off him, like, not for him to get a fight. See, that's the difference. That's why I say that, you know what I'm saying, is not effective. The race bait is not effective. So what was pure effective for Teofimo Lopez is when Teofimo Lopez was that happy, go lucky, dancing, the fun guy, the fun kid.
Yeah, but they took that away from that kid. You know, when they took that away from the kid, let me tell you what they did to that kid, bro.
You gotta find it back.
Yeah, but you know how they fucking destroyed that kid when they when they built him up, and then they went inside and they took his heart out and showed him, nah, you ain't the guy. We got to push it this way now. And when they took the undisputed away from him, and they played him with the promotion, and then he took the hardest fight, and it was such a fucking like a scam, because if Lomachenko would have won, he was only going in there to be undisputed. It was only for Lomachenko to become undisputed. And do you think till today that they would have took that away from Lomachenko? Do you really think that the promotion and Bob Arum would have said, no, we got to do undisputed again versus Kambosos and Haney now?
No, I know that
right?
That's effed up,
They
and that's why to this day I keep on fighting for it. Nah, to me he's undisputed. He's too
yeah, but he's not undisputed in the world anymore, bro.
Yeah,
because Punch Drunk, as much as he's undisputed to our eyes, they took it away from his children and grandchildren to see on the records.
No, I know.
He's the only name that's not in the undisputed fucking list.
Mm-hmm.
He's not there.
Yeah, that's effed up.
They took it away.
But that's what I was, and that's why I was for years. Not me. Y'all know. But the boxing fans, you know what they did to him, and the most of the boxing fans, y'all played him too.
Y'all gotta be honest though,
y'all watched the politics of the sport of boxing play him, and it was for the fans to hold him down, and most of the fans did. Yeah, the boxing world betrayed Teofimo Lopez when he did what we all wanted great fighters and young fighters to do. The boxing world betrayed him. And I think that's what you just said is the reason why he is the way he is. The boxing world betrayed him when he was given what we wanted. He dared to be great. And the boxing world betrayed him. The politics betrayed him. The Belt Federation betrayed him. His promotional company betrayed him. And the fans that saw the politics that's happened to Teofimo Lopez, collectively, the fans failed them.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. The Haney's email belt that everybody was cursing out ended up becoming the sickest belt to get the undisputed. And it's just crazy how that happened. And the guy who actually went and did all the hard work, they took it away from him. And I feel like if I've ever seen anything which has been proper conspiracy or, something that's been dirty in boxing, that was dirty.
What was dirty was when Top Rank had that the promo to Josh Tate.
And then everybody takes it away from him. Look at these people coming in your chat. They were doing this for years. No, he's not undisputed, right? Haney beat a top 5 ranked fighter. Ask the WBC. And did you see how the fans will keep doing that to take it away from Teo at the time? Did you not see how many thousands of people were saying, nah, bro, that other belt is the real one? And they saw the fight. They saw it and said it was undisputed. They mind fucked
themselves to the point.
Look at this guy, bro. Haney beat a top 5 ranked fighter in the WBC ranking. A mandatory spot, not my rules. So ask the question, bro. Was Teo undisputed? Ask yourself. Look in the mirror. It's like saying, did you see that or did you not see it? Mm-hmm. Ask that question again. I'm going to ask you after many years. Is Teofimo at that time undisputed by the morals of boxing for what you saw? Yes or no? And you see people say no.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. That's why Teo's the way he is. And that's what I said is I understand what he's saying. Like, I would want him to keep fighting. I want him to be this kid, this happy. But the boxing world shitted on him. Fans like that says that he wasn't undisputed. Y'all shit on him. He wasn't undisputed. This is the thing that the boxing world. This is the thing that fans, most fans don't even understand. This is Teo's life. This is his job. This is his dream. He put his life on the line for him to be called undisputed.
So for the rest of your boxing life
on the line for him to be called. Devin Haney didn't put his life on the line to be elevated as a champion around that time. I'm talking about around that time. He didn't do shit to earn that. And you guys rather say that he wasn't undisputed. You'd rather say that. Yeah, that's
So
why.
I'm asking you, in punch drunk boxing, to the rest of your life you're in boxing, Teofimo Lopez is an undisputed
Forever. Hell
champion.
yeah. Hell yeah. I ain't never gonna well, I'm not gonna mind fuck myself. Nah, man. I know what I saw. I know Lomachenko was elevated as franchise, and the Mauricio Sulmon said that that's the supreme belt for the WBC. You don't want to recognize it because the WBO didn't want to recognize the franchise, but the WBC recognized their own belt. So, for me, he's always going to be undisputed. And I ain't going to take that away. Punch drunk boxing, Teofimo Lopez is undisputed.
Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of people who love to make the story up that he's not, bro.
Yeah, I ain't not. That's all I know. But I know what I saw. I know what it is. I know what I saw, and I know what it is.
I mean, but then you gotta say that Top Rank and WBC.
Triple X said if Tio was undisputed, then Cambosa was there. Yeah, he was undisputed too. Cambosa was undisputed, of course.
But Cambosa's fucked it up. Because you remember they told Cambosa, we'll pay you a lot of money if you say this is undisputed now. And he said, all right, just to clear it all up, I'm going to fight Devin Haney to make sure this is the realest undisputed. And they made that the ultimate undisputed fight, bro.
And it was
they said
rank.
That is the real
and
undisputed.
It was Top Rank that let it happen. It was Top Rank. That's what I mean. Top Rank.
I'll be honest with you. You know Teofimo Punch. I'm sure you've known him more than anyone else. He don't look like a guy who can forget or forgive anyone. I think in his heart he hates Bob now. I think
he was going to be the youngest undisputed of the Fort Belt era.
And who is the youngest now?
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, ladies and gentlemen, took Teofimo's spot. And Devin Haney beat George Kambosos for it and took his spot. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. And it wasn't even meant to be Devin Haney. It was meant to be Lomachenko, but the war happened. And Devin Haney got it by luck. Yeah? Devin Haney actually got lucky to be undisputed. He wasn't meant to be.
Devin Haney is blessed to be in the position that he was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Devin
Haney fucking overtook the game. He was fucking
that's
way
why,
behind.
To be honest, that's why. Forget about it. I'll be like, if I was fucking Tio, fight Haney now, bro. Make it go away.
I'll tell you what, if they fight each other now, that undisputed talk's gonna come back.
Hey, and then put it to rest.
Teofimo is the realest undisputed. They're gonna
put it to rest. Put it to rest. Just get the fight. Forget about the ego. Forget about how much money these other guys are probably making more. Forget it. Just put it to rest. Sometimes you gotta work harder. Tio.
All right, Nate Johnson, let me ask you a simple question, bruv. I got no horse in that race, right? You know that the Haney's come to my channel. I'm a Haney fan. So I'm asking you a simple question, bro. Yeah? What's the best win? Teofimo fighting Lomachenko at that time when it was for the undisputed, or Haney fighting George Kambosos for undisputed? What was the realest fight, bro? So that's it. You can't compare. And I'm not saying Haney don't deserve it. Haney still did what he had to do. And you know what I mean? It's not, Haney did what he had to do. And this guy says both. Okay. Believe what you got to believe, bro. At the end of the day, they took that undisputed away from Teofimo from your face, right? You know, if Lomachenko would have won that fight, there was no way that Lomachenko wouldn't got undisputed in history. Right? They were all shocked, just like the fans were shocked, and so were the fucking promotion. They sent Teofimo in there to make sure that he be food for Lomachenko. He was meant to be food, bro. Don't forget that. And he turned it around, and that's where he killed he killed the goose. That's what happened.
Shit. But yeah, man, I'm getting tired, man. I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go live now?
Huh?
You going live?
Man, fuck the live, bro. These guys don't want to speak boxing. Some of these guys, bro, they make me laugh. They say they want to speak boxing, and when I talk about Kid Austin, no, man, I get 20 people. Fuck off. Yeah, they just want to talk about Tank, Teo, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia. They want to talk about all those guys for the current topics about all those guys, bro. That's all they want to do, bro. Now they're all happy to talk about Keyshawn Davis for a couple of days, and then they're gonna say we're bored of him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I already know what these guys want to see, bro. And right now, I don't want to talk about Tank because he ain't doing shit for me. Yeah, fucking Tank Davis. You guys always love talking about Tank. That's why Tank loves you guys. He don't need to do shit. Because people fucking they just thinking, yeah, let's talk about Tank. He's made you guys into believers. Yes. Next time Tank gonna fight a fucking bogeyman, it don't matter. He ain't fighting no one, but he still make noise. Tank knows the fans are stupid as fuck. Tank knows the fans are stupid as fuck. And that's why, look, even Ryan Garcia, man, crazy shit's going on in boxing right now, Punch. So let's see what happens in 2025. I want to see some smoke. We've had a good year, though. I think we had a good year.
Not better than 2023.
Why?
Yeah. We had Bud Spence. We had Ryan Tank. We had the Undisputed. We had heavyweight fights. We had the Reha season coming up. We had women. We had we had T.O. Josh Taylor. We had Loma versus Haney. Yo, it was better, bro. 2023 was way better than 2024.
Really?
That should be the line. What was better, 2023 or 2024?
I haven't really thought of it that way. You know what I mean? I haven't thought of it that way. I think we had a good year all around, though.
Better than
the first part of the year wasn't that busy. Last year was way busy from the beginning, right?
Better than 2023?
I really got to sit back and assess 2023 again, bro.
Inoue.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. 2023 was way hotter than. But anyway, man, I'm out.
All right, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next. Tomorrow, Philly, Boots. Bam. All right. Peace out.